Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading in honor of the new moon in Pisces that is occurring at the end of February, I believe the 28th of February. So if you are watching this around that time, great. If you're watching it after, great. If you're watching it weeks later, that's fine. It may still resonate. Who knows? But take what resonates and leave the rest. These are general messages. You have 3 piles to choose from on your screen. Please choose between either of the piles or crystals. If you feel drawn to more than one, then you can choose more than one to listen to the other messages, of course. If you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I appreciate you. Let's get started. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your message for the new moon in Pisces. You are the pile that chose the cowrie shell and the fluorite. All right, so before we actually get into your message, I'm going to read about your crystal, as well as talk about the cowrie shell. Also, before I got into your pile, I'm already channeling music. Okay, I'm already channeling music. Somebody in here, you could be into music, you could be a musician, or music is significant for you. Maybe music around the Pisces new moon is going to be relevant for you. But I was channeling the song. I don't know if I should talk about it right now or after. I was channeling the song Mustang Sally, okay? And Mustang Sally, it was originally written and performed by Wilson Pickett. Yes, Wilson Pickett. But the version that I was hearing was Mustang Sally by Maida. So I don't know if you guys know who Maida is. Love Maida. She's actually a Pisces, but she's a singer. She's an R&B singer. So somebody in here, you could be an R&B singer, or you could be into soul or the blues or things like that, or you could be listening to things like that around this time. But let's get into your crystal. Also, we're going to get into your crystal, but also, the cowrie shell. Some of you in this pile, you could be, I don't know if you knew that was a cowrie shell. I don't know if some of you use cowrie shells when it comes to your divination. I don't know if you're wearing anything with cowrie shells. But the meaning behind cowrie shells when it comes to African societies, it's normally associated with African culture and African societies, but it's supposed to symbolize fertility, protection, wealth, and good luck. So I don't know if anybody knew that before choosing the pile. A lot of times when I think about cowrie shells, I think about like islands. I don't always, even though most islands are populated with African people or African, some form of African culture. However, I think about like islands like Jamaica, Trinidad, Haiti, stuff like that when I think about cowrie shells. So I don't know if somebody in this pile is from an island or is going to an island. Maybe you're going on vacation. Maybe that's relevant for somebody in here. But that's something that I was picking up on. Also, apparently they are tied to fertility. They were used as currency at one point in time. Look at me bouncing around. I'm sorry. I just had green tea. They were used as currency as one point in time. So people were using them to trade, especially during like the slave trades and things like that. Let's listen. We're going to throw a Black History fact in there just for Black History Month. We are ending it off on a new moon. That's really exciting. But they were using it as currency at one point in time. But also it's supposed to be a symbol of fertility because they believe that the cowrie shell kind of looks like a pom-pom, a pom-pom, a female genitalia. Okay. The vag. I'm getting vag vibes. So somebody in here, you could be a woman or that could be relevant. But I thought that was crazy that I was getting that energy along with Mustang Sally. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know what this reading's about, but let's get into it. So let's talk about the fluorite. Fluorite for pile 1. Also, pile 1, I already have the cards laid out, so it's going to be easier than shuffling on camera. Hopefully it's quicker as well. Fluorite is on page 34. Somebody could be 34. Somebody could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo. You could be a Cancer or a Leo. It says fluorite, nicknamed the genius stone. Fluorite is believed to improve concentration and decision making. The color of fluorite is varied. It says fluorite comes in many different colors, including green. Good for a headspace. Those seeking clarity may turn to this stone to dissolve brain fog. So I don't know if some of you have been having issues when it comes to thoughts and things like that, but if you are, I'm definitely getting the vibe that this stone would help you when it comes to focusing. All right. We also have, it says everyday fluorite. Fluorite is super versatile. Not only does it look beautiful in jewelry, but it is also an essential industrial mineral. Fluorite is used in aluminum, steel production, and it's present in everything from telescopes to camera lenses. So somebody in here also, fluorite is definitely used when it comes to cameras and, again, aluminum, things like that. Those items may be relevant for you around this new moon. Maybe some of you guys need to buy some aluminum. Maybe some of you are looking at the stars around this time with your telescope. Normally new moons are pretty dark, so you might not be able to fully see it, but if you can, you may be using your telescope. Some of you could be stargazing. Some of you could also be taking pictures of things. You could be a photographer. You're getting pictures taken of you, or pictures are significant. And then last but not least, what do I want to read? I'm going to read and breathe. It says, if you're struggling to focus, take 5 minutes and meditate with fluorite nearby. It's an excellent stone for neutralizing negativity and eliminating stress. It's believed that placing this mineral around your home can help improve your attention span. So somebody in here, you may have like a short attention span. Maybe some of you guys have kids that are having issues with their attention span as well. That could be relevant. Or it's just you. It's just you. Some of y'all, your attention is going everywhere, every which way. Could be around the moon, could just be in general. So that may be a stone that would help you when it comes to paying attention. So Mustang Sally, cowrie shells, fluorite out the way. Now let's get into the numbers and the signs that are relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 29, 44, and 37. Could be ages, could be numbers that are relevant for you. Also with 29, that's 11. Somebody in here, you could be seeing 444, or you could be seeing 1144. Like I'm getting variations of 4. Okay, so 1044, 944, 244. Like some of y'all are seeing 44s. Around this time, or you've been seeing it leading up to this moon. And fours to me symbolize foundation, right? So this could be about your foundation, about your home, about a relationship, about your foundations within your friendships, about you just staying grounded in general. It may be important, especially when we talk about the fluorite keeping your attention still. Some of you guys may need to be grounded around this moon. Pisces is such a heady sign as well. So some of you guys could be in your headspace a lot or thinking a lot around this moon, and your spirit team and the universe is really trying to encourage you to focus on the present, stay grounded, possibly even go outside if you get the chance, or meditate if possible. With 29, I'm getting Scorpio and Sagittarius. We have Leo and Virgo out here. And the 37 is Scorpio and Libra. I'm also getting Pisces. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius. Is there anything else? Libra. Again, I keep getting all these energies. So this is what I'm seeing. Okay, these are the things that I'm seeing so far. Pile 1. Pile 1, I feel like this moon is so positive for you. I'm not going to lie. And it's funny because even when I was talking about Mustang Sally, like apparently the original Mustang Sally by Wilson Pickett is, like if you look it up on Google, they had like all kinds of like little anecdotes and things around the song. Apparently Wilson Pickett had like Aretha Franklin in the room while he was writing it, and they were trying to like, you know, basically she told him like, instead of doing this name, you should do this name instead. Like it's all this energy around people collaborating, but really great people collaborating in things. So that could be relevant. Some of you guys could be collaborating with people, or there's something here about just being around certain people, the right people. The influence of others is significant around this moon. But also what I was going to say was Wilson Pickett's version is him singing to a woman, basically saying he bought the car for her, right? Doesn't have to be the case. He's saying how he bought Mustang Sally a car. And she's driving it around and she don't stop driving it, and she's choosing to drive the car. Now, this is my thing. Between that version and Maida's version, the theme around a woman taking back control or being in control is significant. So I don't know if you guys are masculines who are taking back your feminine energy and you're kind of standing in this space, you're embodying some sort of feminine energy around this time, or if you're dealing with a feminine who is currently embodying a strong energy and she's reclaiming her power or she's doing what she wants to do. Either way, it feels like somebody it feels like somebody is doing what they want to do. Okay. So this could be your energy again, like I said, or this could be someone that you're dealing with. Because in the Maida version, she's talking about how she's enjoying her day. But she's, they talk about a lot of like, it's some sexual themes in there. It's her saying that she's waking up after hours of smacks. She's talking about enjoying her life and things like that. But she's also talking about how she's emotional. Okay. So I don't know if this is the thing. If somebody's like, I'm super emotional, but also in this, like, there's something here about, I don't want to say it's all about a lusty vibe. For some of you, it could be. There could be people lusting after you, pile one. I'm not gonna lie. I am picking up on this in the tarot so far. But for others of you, if it's not about people just lusting after you, there could be, or one person lusting after you, there could be an energy here of, again, like a lot of people wanting your energy, or a lot of people looking at you, paying attention to you around this moon. But either you are focused on one person in particular, or you're just focused on yourself. Pile one, that could be a thing. You could be really focused on yourself. And some of you are being encouraged to celebrate yourself, to focus on yourself. Some of you are coming out of a hard time. I don't know if you have been having issues within a job or a relationship or your family dynamic or anything like that, but it feels like this new moon in Pisces is ushering in a more playful season of life. You're going to get a chance to relax is what I'm seeing. And it could be because there's somebody that's coming in that you're connecting with that's going to help you relax. But for others of you, it's just simply because you've decided that you want to focus on yourself or do what you want to do instead of focusing on people that are causing you to feel emotionally imbalanced. It's funny too, because before I got on camera, besides the channeling and all of that, I also was saging. I was saging my decks and saging my space and stuff like that. And my sage, like one of my little pieces of the sage, like something on the sage fell off and I couldn't find it. And I was like freaking out, like, what the heck? Like, what's going on? Like, where did it go? And I looked down. I looked down and it was on my lap, but I couldn't feel it because the pants that I have on were like, I don't know what kind of material this is, honestly. They're like yoga pants. So I couldn't tell what the material, not like regular yoga pants though. They're like workout pants that have like a stretchy material, but I didn't think these things were that durable. The sage was burning on my leg. The sage was burning on my leg, but I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it initially until it started to heat up. And that's something that I wanted to say. That's something that I wanted to say. I wanted to say that something could be heating up for you guys. Okay, so again, I don't know whether there's like a heating it up, like you're taking back your power and now people are paying attention to you. People are attracted to you, power one. That could be a thing that's going on around this moon. Maybe some of you guys don't even realize that you have different people that are watching you. For some of you, if it isn't about just, people lusting after you or anything like that, this could even be within your workspace. Some of you guys are showing up a certain way in your workspace and there are going to be people around you that are really like attracted to you, drawn to you for how you're acting. Others of you, this could be a birthday thing. Somebody could be celebrating their birthday. They're, celebrating with friends, or you're just celebrating on your own. Maybe you did something solo and there are people around you that are like very, very drawn in by your energy. But overall, I definitely get the vibe that some of you are, again, choosing to do something for yourself. Whether you're a masculine or feminine, you're choosing to do something for yourself. Now, the overall energy of this reading definitely is giving off the vibe of some level of like needing to follow your intuition around a decision you're making for yourself. Because for some of you, you could be deciding on a relationship, either to pursue a relationship or to not pursue it. Either you are pursuing a relationship or you're not pursuing a relationship. For some of you, you could be pursuing a relationship and leaving other opportunities behind. If you are single and you have options, or if you are single and there are people that want it to be an option of yours, I'm getting, if you choose to go in a certain direction around this moon or to start a situation with someone, there will be people that are upset. Okay, now this could just simply be people within your friend group or again amongst your options. This could also be people on a larger scale. I don't know if you do have a following, Pile One. If you have a following or if you have people that really care about you, or really, I don't know, for some of you, like I said, it could be a friend group or even family dynamic, but it kind of is giving me the vibe that some of you are choosing to focus on a situation, on an investment, could be work related, or a relationship, or some sort of opportunity, and there's people who are upset about it. Some of you, this could even be too, now that Mars is currently out of retrograde, there are a couple planets that will be going into retrograde during March. And for some of you, this could even be people from the past that are upset about a new situation that you're in, or there's somebody from the past that wants to come back around. Some of y'all are going to have somebody that wants to come back around this moon. There's someone that misses you, someone that regrets not talking to you or not choosing you or something like that. And I talked about that in the last reading, but I feel like it's coming up again. If this hasn't happened yet, like if what I brought up in the last reading, not reason, if what I brought up in the last reading hasn't happened yet, some of you guys, it could be happening around this new moon. Like there could be some sort of reconnection, reconciliation, whether it's you that's going after something with someone or somebody that's coming your way. There could be some sort of connection that comes together. And it feels like it's something that you've been manifesting or something that you've been hoping to come in. So again, if there's someone that wants to come your way, there could be someone that comes in. But for some reason, it feels like there are a group of people or one person in particular that views this as being unfair. Okay, I don't know why people feel like this is unfair. Yeah. It could be one person, but I'm really getting like it could be more than one person. And the reason why they feel like it's unfair is because for some of you, if you commit to somebody, right? If some of you are like haven't been talking to someone and then you reconnect with this person, or if some of you have been single and then you finally decide that you want to be with somebody, there are more than one person that could be upset. I'm getting there's one person that could be really upset. Could be a really like strong ex you have in your energy that could be upset with you. But for others of you, there's more than one person that feels kind of upset. Because I'm getting the vibe that people are seeing you have a new beginning, but it's not with them, or it's not in their direction or something like that. Yeah. Like I'm even getting to whatever decision that you're making, it definitely could come off as a bit selfish, or it could come off as a bit reckless even. Some people could be upset with you because they feel like you are being, this isn't meant to offend you, but for some of you, this could even be like a lusty vibe. Like I said before that I was picking up on, I don't feel like you're actually being lusty. I just feel like your approach or how you're coming off is a way where other people probably haven't seen it, or maybe people are uncomfortable with you tapping into this part of yourself, or maybe people don't expect you to be discussing certain things or showing up a certain type of way. Either way, it's kind of giving me the vibe of like you're gonna get attention either way. Whether you're acting how people want you to act or not, you're getting attention around this time. There's just certain people that feel like how you're getting attention or how you're showing up isn't fair. Why is this here? There could be one person in particular or more than one person that's upset. Yeah, you guys, there are people, especially if you're currently like in this single phase, like if you left a relationship and you're single and you're like, I'm just exploring my options, or if you're like leaving a relationship or leaving a job, like I don't know what you're doing. Some of you are starting a project. All right, some of you could be models. You could even be posting a photo shoot, Pile One. Some of y'all could be posting photos or looking really good or something like that. Doing a photo shoot, making content. I don't know what you're doing. There's something that you're doing that is definitely manifesting a love opportunity or love options. But for some reason, there is someone or more than one person in your energy that is upset by this. They don't feel like it's fair that you are choosing yourself, or that you are, I'm hearing teasing them. People may feel like you're teasing them. Okay? Yeah. People could feel like you're teasing them. People could also feel like, again, if it's not teasing them, it's just like you're living your life and not including them. Somebody's upset with how you're not including them in whatever it is that you're doing. Yes. Yeah. People could feel like you're being, people could feel like you're being reckless. But I don't know if you're being reckless in a sexual way, or if they feel like you're being reckless in a, it really feels like what you're doing is closing out a cycle of your life where you were choosing other people over yourself, or where you were playing down how amazing you were. That's what it feels like. And it could be more than one person that's upset, or some of y'all, it's one person in particular that's about to be upset with you. Could even feel betrayed by you, pal. One, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody feels betrayed by you because they didn't expect you to either choose a certain person, do a certain thing, act a certain way. All right, make a decision and not include them. Yes, people are upset that you're choosing what makes you happy, or that you're choosing your happiness. Again, it could be a relationship. It could be a new career path. It could be a party you go to, a trip you take, a photo shoot you do. Like, it's something here about you being selfish that people are upset about. Who is this person that's feeling betrayed? I'm also getting too, some of you are going to overthink this. I don't know if you already have this plan in mind, or if you already have this thing that you want to do in mind, or you already have this person in mind that you want to go towards. But it kind of feels like there's someone, or more than one person, that feels upset with the fact that you're choosing to go towards this new thing. Somebody feels like you left them hanging. There's somebody in your energy that feels like you left them hanging to celebrate yourself, or to go towards someone. Or again, like, even with this whole teasing vibe, like, maybe there's somebody that felt like you would be more open with them or something like that, and instead of being open with them, you're like doing your own thing, or you're being open with another person, or again, you're just kind of free. Like, I'm also getting an energy here where, like I said before with the Wilson Pickett song, the person that could be upset with you could be somebody that feels like they contributed to who you are now, or something like that, right? This could be somebody that feels like, or they contributed to a version of themselves that they wanted to keep you stuck in. So if you are someone that has been super conservative, or if you are someone that has been closed off about what you desire, or pursuing new love, or pursuing a certain talent, a hobby, anything like that, I'm kind of getting the vibe that there's somebody in your energy that feels like they are supposed to be a part of that. They feel entitled to that. They feel entitled to who you are, to what you're doing, to how you're showing up. They may even feel like you were supposed to be with them. And it kind of feels like I said, an ex or something. But some of you guys may not be focused on this person. And if not an ex, it's just somebody in your energy that is taking the new approach that you're having in life as like a dig at them for some reason. But what I don't think you guys know is that if there is someone in particular, if you don't have anybody in mind that you're trying to manifest, some of you may come into contact with someone around this time, or reconnect with someone around this time, this new moon, that is in alignment with you, heavy in alignment with you. Like, even if this is like your family that's upset with you, some of y'all, you could be having family that's upset with you because you're aligning with the person you're supposed to be with. We got the Emperor and Empress out here. Some of y'all could be committing to someone. If you've been single and not committing, some of y'all could be with someone and committing to this person, or you're connecting with someone you're going to commit to. For others of you, if you are single and you're just calling in love, you could end up aligning with someone that is going to be someone you end up with because you're choosing to be authentic. You're in a more authentic energy. You're doing what you want to do. You're showing up how you want to show up, and it's going to attract the right people to you. For another group of you, if you're already in a relationship, you're choosing your person, and this is going to help you shift. You're reconnecting with someone, and it's going to help you shift. You're attracting someone and it's going to help you shift. Or you're coming into alignment with yourself. Some of you guys are balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. Okay. So again, either some of you could have been operating from a very hyper masculine or feminine energy in the past. I feel like there's going to be a balance in the future, or around this moon, there's a balancing out of energies. So you may want to look at, if you don't already know, you may want to look at the differences between masculine and feminine energy, because some of y'all are definitely balancing out that energy. And because you balance that energy out, you're going through a transformation that's going to call in a lot of attention. Could be within your workspace. I'm getting romantically. Why is this here? You got past people that want to talk to you, new people that want to talk to you. Yeah. Some of you kind of know, though, whatever type of action you take or however you show up, you kind of already know that there's somebody in particular that is going to be upset. But that's why I'm getting that whole Mustang Sally thing. Like, you're not worried about who's going to be upset. You're doing what you want to do. You could be connecting with who you want to connect with, or some of y'all are just living your life how you want to live it. Posting how you're posting, going where you want to go. Yeah, people are evil eyeing you too. Pile, it could be your family, pile 1. Again, these are similar themes in these readings, but I'm getting like some of y'all, this could be your family, or there's just some sort of like long-standing investment that you have, a job. Could be an ex. I don't know if you're leaving a current partner. For some of you, it's not a current person. It could be. But there's like an energy here of people who are upset with you. Or there's somebody that thought they were going to be with you that may not be with you because you're going towards who you want to be with or something like that. And whoever you end up with, it's like there's some sort of major transformation that takes place in your life and in theirs. What's this? What's this about? Yeah. For some of you, I don't know if you're... Listen, this, I feel like this is connected to that last reading. Some of you are meant to work with someone. Same thing like I said with the Wilson Pickett and Aretha Franklin being in the room. Some of you, your future spouse is someone that... Oh, not your future spouse. What am I saying? Not your future spouse. Not your future spouse. That's not what I was trying to say. Some of y'all, this person could be your future spouse. I was trying to say, dang, what in the world? I'm cracking up. I was not trying to say your future spouse, but some of y'all, there is someone in your energy that is your future spouse. Maybe you already know this person. Either you already are talking to this person, or you just already know who this person is. Like, you already have in mind who you want to talk to. That just confused me. My heart did something weird too. I don't know what that's about. Some of y'all, what in the world? What's this about? I'm cracking up. Yeah. For some of you, this is just what's supposed to happen. Like, there is someone that you're meant to leave out. And then there is someone that you are meant to align with. The person that you leave out could be someone, it could be platonic, it could be romantic, it could be familial, I don't know. But there's like an energy here of choosing a path. Somebody's choosing a path. And whatever path you're choosing, it's like, that's where you want to go. That's where you want to go. Some of y'all could even end up moving with someone. Physically moving, relocating. Or you could be taking a trip. You could be randomly taking a trip. You could go on the road. Some of y'all gonna be Mustang Sallying with your person. With your person, I don't know. Or some of you are just, I don't know, you're choosing yourself, and in choosing yourself, you're choosing your future spouse, y'all. Some of y'all are choosing your spouse. You might not even know who your spouse is. Others of you do know. I did not mean to say future spouse. We have butterfly maiden, beautiful change, and then we have Telezo, I can't say the name. Telezoteot. It's a Native American woman. Actually, both of these women are Native. You could be Native American by one, or you could be dealing with someone that's Native American. They could be Latino. They don't have to be. Somebody could have Native American roots. You don't have to even actually be. You could even be on native land. Some of y'all might not even be Native American, but you're on native land, or something about indigenous people, indigenous tribes. Same thing like the cowrie shells. Somebody is native butterfly maiden. Okay. So it says butterfly maiden, beautiful change. Keep your thoughts positive. Rejuvenation is in the air. Butterfly maiden is a Hopi American Indian Kachina or spirit being who links the humans and divine worlds. She's a fertility and regeneration goddess who governs springtime. Spring may be significant for you guys. Butterfly maiden Kachina dolls are given to Hopi children to connect them with traditional values. In Hopi culture, the yearly butterfly dance gives ceremonial thanks to the butterfly for pollinating plants and offers up prayers for rain and long life. Additionally, it's an important initiation rite for young girls. Butterfly maiden embodies the energy of renewal, optimism, and positive change. It says butterfly maiden comes to uplift you today. As she sees you might be getting stuck in persistent negative thoughts. Maybe you're thinking that nothing will ever change for the better. Perhaps you've been through challenges and this has taken a toll on your mental, emotional, and physical health. Butterfly maiden offers you one of her many colorful butterflies and says, "Can you imagine yourself as this beautiful butterfly? What color are its wings? This is a healing color that will renew your dampened spirit. You've been cocooned or even stuck, but now's the time to expect a glorious change." Yeah, I definitely get the vibe. Like some of y'all are coming out of hermit mode, or some of y'all are like popping out. There's a response to your pop out. There's a response to your pop out. There's a response to you showing up a certain type of way that is shaking up people. It says, by consciously choosing positive thoughts, you can renew your outlook and draw in good energy. Keep focused on how you want to feel, what you love to experience, and believe it can be so. There's a need for change and renewal in your life, pure and simple. Maybe you'd love a new job or a refreshed decor in your home. Yep, some of y'all could be getting a new job or a new home. Perhaps a change of scenery, a new hobby, or revitalized social life. Or it could be an overhaul of the entire set of circumstances that's on the horizon. See the butterfly I sent to you as a symbol of metamorphosis and fresh experiences. You're approaching a time of wondrous change. Embrace it with open wings. The additional meanings of this card says, your positive efforts will pay off very soon. Say yes to this opportunity or invitation. Ooh. It says, appreciate the beauty that surrounds you daily. I love that. Invocation of this card says, change is good for me. I expect the best. I love saying change is good. Change is always good. You know, I'm pro Scorpio. I'm super Scorpio because I'm a Scorpio. So I'm always going to say change is good. And for some of y'all, there is some sort of evolution that's taking place. Some of you are evolving. Some of you are with someone that you're evolving with. Some of you are aligning with someone that you're evolving with. Some of you are going to meet someone that you will evolve with. Some of y'all, this is your future spouse. This is crazy. This is your future spouse. All right, so let's get into the other card. I've been considering taking a picture of the oracles and putting them on the screen in the second slide. Since I'm not doing it on camera, I might actually do that in this reading. Let me see. Butterfly maiden. Oh, no. So if you're not looking at the screen, look at the screen. Look at the screen now. If you weren't looking at the screen before, look at the screen now. Because it changed. I'm going to change it. Okay, this card says forgive. It says, I have such a hard time pronouncing this. Telesolteot. Telesolteot. That's her name. It says forgive. Let go of blame and punishment. Heal the past. Telesolteot is a Mesoamerican earth mother of the Aztecs and the Huastec, an indigenous Mexican people. A patroness of midwives, she's known primarily as the fifth deity. I'm sorry, not the fifth deity, the filth deity. Interesting. Her name derives from the Nahalt word for garbage. Wow. Said to be the eater of impurities, she had connections with lust, vice, and ritual purification. Dang, Mustang Sally. She could lure people to commit immoral acts. Oh my God. But would absolve them afterwards. People confess their worst misdeeds to Telussalteot through her priest and receive total forgiveness. She's associated with childbirth, witchcraft, moon cycles, menstruation, cotton, and broomsticks. Whoa, that's so interesting. Some of you could be on your period around this time. It says, when you said or done something you regret, it can weigh heavily on your heart. It doesn't matter how long ago the mistake was made. You can go on punishing yourself for a lifetime. If someone hurt, betrayed, or disappointed you, it can be extremely challenging to let go of the harm they caused. Teluzoteot brings forward the most potent healing method that exists in our universe, forgiveness. She says, you've chosen a profound spiritual practice. This process may transform your life. Holding on to guilt or resentment eats away at the body and spirit. Bitterness is unprocessed anger and will only fester, doing nothing to bring about healing change. This does not mean you condone abusive or cruel acts. It doesn't mean you forget or deny the harm. It means acknowledging that in order to move forwards in life, to claim both health and happiness, you must work on forgiving yourself and others. Just being willing is enough. Say an empathetic prayer to bring the energy of forgiveness into your heart. I will take care of the rest. Forgiving is not always easy. It needs careful and thorough attention. It may not happen overnight, but remember, there's nothing on earth that cannot be healed through the miracle of forgiveness. So some of y'all, there could be somebody that wants your forgiveness, and maybe other people don't want you to forgive this person. Okay? Or maybe there's a situation where you are trying to heal a connection with somebody that other people are telling you not to heal something with. I don't know. I don't know what you want to do. Because for some of you, somebody's going to be upset that you are leaving them behind. But again, I don't know who that person is for you. Someone's upset that you're leaving them behind and that you're taking on this path of being a certain way. Part of me doesn't know if this person is upset though because they feel like you haven't forgiven them. I don't think people realize like you can forgive people and move forward. Some people feel like they need closure, things like that. So maybe there's somebody in your energy that feels like they need closure with you. But for others of you, it's like you could have just moved forward. And this could still be making people upset. I don't know. But yeah, that's coming up. Forgiveness is key though. Make sure you forgive people. Could even need to forgive yourself if people are upset with you or if you've done something wrong in the past. The additional meanings of this card says reconciliation within a key relationship is within reach. So some of y'all, this person, this future spouse, this person you're supposed to be connecting with, that other people could be upset with you for connecting with. I don't know. Maybe there's not a lot of people that are upset, but there could be somebody that's upset. It's within reach. So I don't know if you want to connect with this person or not. But again, there's a reconciliation on the way. Could even be a friend. I don't know. You guys will know better than me. It says, if you've experienced abuse or trauma, seek appropriate help. Okay. So for others of you, there could even be a situation where, now I don't know, y'all. There could be a situation where there has been some sort of misconduct or animosity or something within a previous relationship. I wouldn't condone going back to somebody that you feel abused by. But for others of you, it may not be physical. It could be something where somebody has, I don't know, manipulated you or you've manipulated somebody, something like that. Some of you need to forgive someone or apologize to someone. It says offer a genuine apology. Yeah. Like maybe somebody was gaslighting you or like playing games with you and you moved on. Or maybe somebody's coming back around to tell you that they didn't mean to play games. I don't feel like it's as deep as like trauma. For some of you, the people that you need to forgive are your family. Your family are the ones that cause some level of trauma. And maybe you have somebody that you're connecting with that these people didn't want you to be around or these people wouldn't want you to connect with or something like that. And this card says offer a genuine apology. So some of y'all are the one that's apologizing. Pile 1. Some of you are apologizing to somebody. All right. I don't know why. But don't have too much pride to apologize. We can always find something to fix or heal. So don't be afraid to apologize if you feel like you owe someone an apology. The invocation of this card says, I forgive myself. I forgive them. I set us both free. Wow. Whoa. Some of y'all, I don't even know if you... I feel like you could be forgiving someone, could be forgiving your ex, and still moving forward. Might not be connecting with this person. Or maybe you are. I don't know. Who y'all connecting with? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. It looks like an ex is upset with you. Because they thought they were going to be with you. Or maybe somebody else is upset with you because they thought they were going to be with you. And you're moving forward with whoever you want to move forward with. I don't know. You have grief. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Some of y'all could have lost a relationship and maybe it made you appreciate it more while you were away from it, or you lost someone and it made you appreciate them more. Okay? Or this is what's going on. Somebody in here, there could have been an ending to a situation. And you're gonna be the one that either grieves this person or somebody else is grieving you for moving forward, because you could be on to the next thing and this person is like, I should have chose better, and you're like, you should have. You also have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Somebody was lying about something. What's this vibe? Why am I getting that somebody is... What's this about? Were you lying? Some of y'all could have been lying about, especially if you guys are going towards someone and there's another person that thought they were going to be with you. Or somebody lied. What's this lie about? What's honesty about? Some of y'all just got to be honest with yourself. What's honesty about? It just feels like there's someone in your energy that is seeing you move forward. This could be somebody that was waiting for a long-term commitment from you. Like, this could be somebody that you really were like talking about being married to or engaged to at some point in time. You might be moving away from this person, or there's something going on here with that. There's somebody that's calling you out for moving forward, for closing out a cycle. It could be a family member. It could be a lover. Somebody is upset. We also have regret. It says, I know that I cannot change the past. Something's up in this pile. I don't know what this is about. Something from the past can't be changed. What can't be changed? They showed me the Six of Cups. The past. What can't be changed? The past can't be changed. So no need to focus on it, I guess. I don't know what can't be changed. Maybe some of you guys had kids with someone and you're still leaving them. Like, you're moving on from this person. Or maybe like it's family or something like that. If family have ever mistreated you and you need to forgive these people, but you can't change the past. Or if you did these people dirty in the past, forgive yourself, but you can't change the past. Something like that. Yeah. Self-care for you around this time. Wow, we got music. 37. That's Libra and Scorpio. We have Sing. 45. That is Virgo and Libra. We got 27. Hydrate. That is Virgo and Libra again. You also have Dream Journal, and that's 2. That's Pisces and Aquarius. Bottom of the deck, we have Sync with the Moon. Sync with the Moon always gets me. I'm either happy to see that card or I'm just tired. Because you have to read from the book. You have to read from the book. Hold on. Okay, we're getting close to the new moon. So it is a waning crescent. It says, cleanse the energy and reflect with gratitude on the cycle that's coming to a close. That's what you need to be doing right now, Pile 1. You need to be cleansing your energy and reflecting with gratitude on the cycle that's coming to a close. The new moon excerpt, though, because I plan on posting this on the new moon day. It says, carve out the time and space to get clear on your desires and set your intentions. Write down what you want to manifest to amplify your intentions and keep track. All right. So some of y'all need to write down what you want to build for yourself moving forward, or what you're building with someone. Some of y'all would benefit from listening to music, singing music. All right. You could be a singer. You could be a songwriter. Or some of you guys would just benefit from listening to certain songs around this time. Of course, I'll put the channel songs down below so you can catch a vibe. You also have hydrate. Make sure you stay hydrated around this moon. Make sure you also pay attention to your dreams. What's a love oracle? Love oracle. Time. It says you are trying too hard. Give it time. Wow. Bottom of the deck, you have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. And you also have sacred union under that. It says honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So some of y'all need to take your time when it comes to a relationship you're moving towards, but also know that you have the power to stay or go if it isn't working out for you. This connection is sacred, though. Some of y'all, this connection is sacred. What's a mantra for my pile? Ooh, somebody is definitely an Empress energy. Your mantra that came out for you for this new moon is, I can do less and attract more. You also have an oracle that says, each time I choose to tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. Wow. And then bottom of the deck, it says, when I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I desire. Wow, I love that for you, Pile 1. That's all that I have, Pile 1. I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed that message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Talk to you guys later. Hi, Pile 2. You're the Pile that chose the Mermaid and the DRAVITE Tourmaline. This is a different Tourmaline, even though the book just goes by Tourmaline. You know I had to switch it up for you, Pile 2. I had to look up a whole nother tourmaline. And it's funny because I've never heard of DRAVITE tourmaline. Tourmaline, not tourmaline. So we're going to describe that in a second. You chose the mermaid. Why? Do you like mermaids? Are some of you water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Do you have that in your chart? Some of you may also have really nice voices, speaking voices, singing voices, things like that. What else? Let's get into the crystal, and then I'm going to describe what DRAVITE tourmaline has to do with things. Somebody in here, though, I'm assuming you connect with mermaids, all right? Or you like mermaids. Okay, let's see. DRAVITE tourmaline. Where's the tourmaline pile? Tourmaline is on page 40. Somebody could be 40 in this pile. Somebody could also be a Taurus or an Aries, or you're dealing with one. Okay, so tourmaline says, this stone is believed to boost creativity and encourage innovative ideas. Also, pile 2, I told pile 1, I have the cards already shuffled out here, so it shouldn't be as long as previous readings. It shouldn't be, I promise you, it shouldn't be as long. But, you know, I can't always promise because sometimes I'm trying to sort through what I'm channeling and it's a lot. But either way, let me go back into the book. So it says, tourmaline, this stone is believed to boost creativity and encourage innovative ideas. The colors are varied. Tourmaline comes in many colors, from colorless to black to everything in between. It says, good for creativity. If you are lacking inspiration or spirit, this stone is perfect for you. Pick of the Bard. Some of y'all have heard this so many times, but I'm gonna read it because it's important for somebody in here. It says, pick of the Bard. It is known as the gem of poets and creative artists. Somebody in here, again, you could be a singer, rapper, poet, writer, something like that. It is known as the gem of poets and creative artists. Throughout history, it has been worn by artists and writers to inspire creativity. It's even believed that Shakespeare had a small collection of tourmaline jewelry to help him overcome writer's block. Somebody could even be a playwright in this pile. Some of you could be interested in acting. Okay, you could be an actor, actresses, producers, directors, things like that. Or maybe that's something that you are around. I'm getting Hollywood vibes. So somebody in here, I was going to say vibes. What's a vipe? Like a viper? Isn't a viper a snake? Somebody in here. That's not for everybody, but something could be snaky. Maybe somebody's a little snaky. I don't know. In Hollywood. Be careful about that, I guess, but I don't know. Either way, it says Shakespeare was using the jewelry to overcome writer's block. So some of y'all could have writer's block, or maybe some of you are confused about how to proceed with a gift that you have, or I'm even getting the energy of someone like that doesn't know what to text. You don't know what to text somebody don't know what to text you, something like that. But that doesn't have to be the case. Maybe somebody wants to text you and they haven't. This is relevant for somebody. I wouldn't bring it up if it wasn't. I just saw 333 on the timestamp as well, so that could also be relevant. Also, an extra excerpt in this book says choice of chakras. It says the meanings associated with tourmaline vary depending on its color. Each color has its own chakra and unique healing abilities. Green and pink tourmaline, popular varieties of this crystal, are connected to the heart chakra and thought to promote healing, compassion, and forgiveness. But here's the thing. We're talking about DRAVITE tourmaline today, and it's a very pretty brown tourmaline. Even if you look at pictures of it on Google and things like that, it was super cute. I was like, I've never seen this before. What is it about? And apparently it says DRAVITE is a very strong grounding stone that raises one's stamina, life force, and protective energies. Yes. Our root and heart chakra. So your root, all right, your root chakra and your heart chakra become open and active when working with or carrying DRAVITE daily. It has the power to relieve worrying and brings about a feeling of great peace and calm. It could also assist with insomnia. Is somebody in here an insomniac? Do you have issues with sleeping? I don't know if that's the case for you. Some of you may be having issues with sleeping around this moon. And if that is a thing, get some rest. Some of y'all could have been having, excuse me, some of y'all could have been having issues with sleeping for the past week. Pisces season, you might be having issues with sleeping. And if that's the case, might need to take a second. It's funny too, because I was talking to a friend of mine and I was telling her, I was like, even with me sleeping well, for some reason, I feel so tired. Like the past couple of days, I've been feeling so tired. And I assumed it was because of the moon. But she looked into it and they were saying it was because of Mars retrograde. The fact that Mars retrograde was finally coming out of retrograde. Mars is coming out of retrograde, was going to shift the energy. Like I was no longer going to feel tired and things like that. But also sometimes I associate restlessness or like feeling like you can't sleep, even feeling like you're sleepy after sleeping a long time, as a sign that you may have been astral traveling or astral projecting. Even if you didn't want to, you could have been heavily active in the dream space in the 5D and didn't know about it. So some of you guys, something could be going on this week, or something could have been going on where you were feeling very, very active within your sleep. And maybe you'll get some sleep around the moon or something like that. But if you have been feeling like tired and things like that, it could be a sign that things have been going on in other realms and you're just taking on the energy from it. And speaking of things going on in other realms, some of the energy that I'm picking up on in the reading already is kind of giving me the vibes that there could be some form of like a spiritual war going on. And I know you probably have heard other readers say this. I know some of you that are watching probably have heard other readers say this, or you could even be a reader that knows that there's been some chaos and conflict and different things happening in the 5D. That potentially could be, being reflected in the 3D world. But for now, I'm getting that this could be something that's going on spiritually. So some of y'all could have been experiencing spiritual warfare. You could be tired. You could be drained. You could be getting sick. Some of y'all could be waking up with bruises, scars, things like that. And you're like, what happened? Like, what was going on in my sleep? You could have been really going through it in your sleep. Somebody could have really been trying to get into your dream space. And that's not to say that that's something that everybody is experiencing, but for some of you, that's definitely a thing. It's funny too, because I believe that when it comes to zodiac signs, there's certain things that are associated with different zodiac signs, but Scorpio placements, I believe Scorpio placements are associated with insomnia. All right, like being up all night, kind of having like a hard time with sleeping. So I don't know if any of you have Scorpio placements, but that may be a thing. Somebody could be like up all night having issues with sleeping. If they have a Scorpio placement, that is common. So if you are a Scorpio and you're like, damn, my sleep is always crazy, might be because you are a Scorpio. That's just simply what it is. Like if you have a Scorpio placement, it might be harder for you to sleep. And you probably have seen me come on the readings and I'm like yawning and I'm like up in the middle of the night filming, but it's not because I'm like just up and like, oh, like I gotta do this. Sometimes I am like, I got to get my work done. But other times it's like, I just randomly wake up. It's hard for me to go back to sleep. So I'm like, let me get this done. And then I'll probably be tired enough to sleep. Weird stuff. Or even like, maybe I'll take a nap during the day. And then all of a sudden it's like during the night, I'm wide awake. So that could also be a thing. Some of you guys could be ones who have issues with sleeping, maybe just during the week or in general. Or some of you are dealing with someone that could be like up in the middle of the night, stuff like that. I'm even hearing Up All Night by Drake. So somebody could be like up all night, whole crew's in here. Somebody's hanging with their crew in the middle of the night. I don't know. Somebody could be partying this weekend. Somebody could be out and about. Somebody could be going to an event. I don't know. If you are, that could definitely be a thing. Pile 2. All right. Now let's name the numbers and signs that could be relevant for somebody in this pile. I'm seeing 6, 5, and 1. Somebody could be a Gemini. Somebody could be a Cancer, Taurus, Gemini again, heavy Gemini in this pile. Somebody could also be a Capricorn or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm also seeing Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Scorpio is out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. We got Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sag again, Aries again. Aquarius is out here. And Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again. Yes, that's what I'm seeing so far. So, some of you, there's some sort of battle that you could be going through or will be going through around this moon. Pile 2. I don't know if it's a physical battle. I don't know if you've been in conflict with someone. I don't know if you've had issues with someone, but it feels like some of you, it's like it's really giving you against them, whoever those people would be or whoever people around you are that could be, causing some sort of issue. And if it's not a them, it could be one person in particular you are having some form of conflict with. But I'm getting the vibe here that you will be defending yourself, or you need to defend yourself around this moon. Again, I don't want to like freak you out or scare you at all, but I'm kind of getting the vibe that some of you guys are on defense. And part of it is because it looks like some of you are on defense because you are defending your peace of mind. Kind of like the crystal, like the DRAVITE crystal. Some of you guys are defending your peace of mind. Maybe you're telling people like, I need to sleep. Maybe people are trying to keep you up. Maybe people are trying to keep you up or keep you working or something like that. You're like, listen, I got to go home. I got to go sleep. And maybe the people around you are upset about that, but you're like, I don't care. Others of you, this feels more like you're going your own way. You're going your own path. You're doing your own thing. You're being your own person. And you're really being called to have confidence in the path that you're taking, because you may be having conflict with other people in the process. And they're trying to shake up your stability, the stability you found within yourself. Some of you are very content on your own even. All right. A lot of you that are watching this pile could be people that have found, and it may not be something that you previously were comfortable with, but I'm getting like some of you have found a level of confidence in your individuality that you may not have previously had. And because you are finding this confidence, there's an energy here of you no longer ignoring opportunities for change, for growth, for expansion. In fact, some of you are going to start ignoring. I'm not getting that you're ignoring people, but it's almost like some of you are no longer ignoring as well the people who have been trying to stop you from changing. So if there's things that you've been wanting to change, ways that you've been wanting to expand, things that you've been wanting to pursue, stuff like that. And there's people in your energy that have been stopping you from doing this, stopping you from growing, stopping you from evolving. Some of you could even be dealing with some people that are like really like, okay, I'm getting two different vibes. Either you are dealing with some people that have actually like really have been mistreating you or making you feel weird or have mistreated you in the past. Maybe, they could be really harsh with their words. They could be really harsh with their energy in general. For some reason, I'm getting like a cussed out vibe. Like some of y'all might have people around you that really, if they're not cussing you out, they're just, if they're not cussing you out, some of y'all might be cussing people out. Somebody in here, you might have the energy to cuss somebody out. I don't know if this is your energy. I'm just getting like, you're going to defend yourself no matter what. And there could be people in your energy that have been creating blockages for you in the past. Now, funny enough, I don't know if these people are creating blockages physically or if this is an emotional thing. For some of you, it has been a physical thing. Some of you in this pile have been waiting for reciprocity from certain people or waiting for opportunities to meet new people. If there's one person in particular in mind, if this is not about a group of people, some of y'all could have like a lover even that you, ex-lover, lover, somebody like that you were hoping to have some sort of like reciprocity or, equal exchange with. You've been looking for this person to return your energy or return your efforts or some of y'all have been looking for someone to, I'm hearing an old song. There's a song by Ashley Tisdale called like Show Me Some Positivity or like Show Me, I don't think she says reciprocity. I'm even getting like respect. I brought up Aretha Franklin in pile 1, but I'm getting like respect. Like some of y'all are like, I need respect. I want positivity. I want reciprocity. You want things to be fair. And for some of you, you could have had someone in your energy, whether it's a family member, a love interest, an ex, friend, I don't know. There's somebody in your energy that you could be closing out a cycle with around this moon because you're making a judgment call. And I feel like the judgment call has to do with the fact that you're okay on your own. I even get the vibe too where like for some of you, it's one person in particular that you've been having conflict with. Again, maybe this was an ex. Maybe this is someone that you used to argue with. Maybe this is someone you used to have issues with. And you were hoping that this person would try to, fix the conflict, make amends, whatever it is. And they didn't. So now you're like, okay, well, we on to the next. Like I'm doing something different. I'm not really worried about this anymore. Or there could like literally be a group of people. And I don't know why this is coming up as such a common theme within these piles. Because it feels like it's only one person, but maybe this is even like a job situation. Some of you could have been looking for compensation or like reciprocity or support from a certain group of people. Again, could even be friends or whatever it is, family. And if these people were not doing that because maybe they were wanting you to say something, they were wanting you to make a move, they were wanting you to come back around, you could have somebody that's going to come back around this new moon. Yeah. Some of you guys are definitely going to have somebody that's going to come back around this new moon. But I feel like, and this is somebody that again has been this is someone that has been trying to get you to either forgive them or communicate with them, or they've been trying to get you to come back around to make things fair, even though you've been waiting for fairness to happen. So you and someone else are looking for the same thing, and I feel like neither of you, it's a stalemate. Neither of you have made a move. Neither of you have made a change. Some of you are starting to realize that these things aren't changing. I don't know whether you're looking at yourself and you're realizing that things aren't changing. So you're like, okay, well, things aren't changing. I need to make a move. For some of you, that could be the case. Some of you feel like you should make a move. But for some of you, like another group of you, somebody's going to come your way because you're not budging. Okay? You could have a fixed placement. Pile 2. Some of y'all have a fixed placement. You could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, or maybe you are you have like your planets, you have like a planets in a certain house, like a stellium in a certain house. So you could have planets in the second house, planets in the, like, more than one planet in the second house, the fifth house, the what's the house, the eighth house, or the 11th house. You could have more than one planet in those houses or something like that. I'm also hearing she's a brick house. Somebody in here, you could be stacked. You could be stacked. Or maybe you're dealing with someone like this. I don't know. There's something about somebody being a brick house. Just letting it all hang out. Somebody is like, I don't know what the vibes are this moon, but what's up with Pisces? Pisces is making everybody be free-spirited or something. Like, I feel like somebody in here is feeling free. You could be feeling free, pal, too. You're living your life freely. You're doing your thing. And if you're in this energy and you feel like, or maybe this is an energy you want to take on, even if you're a masculine in here, some of y'all, you could be like, listen, or maybe you're dealing with a brick house type of person. Doesn't even have to be this person, because for some of y'all, or it could be this person, I don't know. But for some of you, I'm getting this vibe where like you're comfortable on your own right now. Some of you are definitely comfortable in your healing. Maybe these are people that try to make you feel bad for like they left you behind and were hoping that you would feel bad, or they've been not giving you what you need and they were hoping that you would be upset about it. A lot of you have grown very comfortable with being on your own, to the point where I even get the vibe where you could be comfortable with like ignoring this person. Like if this is somebody that you feel has been causing conflict for you, some of you have been okay with ignoring this person. And I don't know who this person is to you. Job, love, family, whoever it is. It just gives the vibe that this is someone that you were waiting on and they were waiting on you, and now you're kind of like, I'm cool. I feel like this person is going to come back around and say something to you. For some of you, this person's going to come back around because they don't want conflict with you anymore. Like I said, this is someone that wants to make amends. They've been trying to get you to be the one to initiate making amends, but it looks like you are the one that's going to get this person to come back around. But I feel like you've reached the point where you're okay with avoiding them. And it kind of feels like whoever this is for you, separating from them feels like it's out of the norm for you, or it feels like a risk. Okay, this is either somebody that if you were to pull away from them, it wouldn't feel right, it wouldn't feel natural, or this is somebody that you really wanted to be around or really wanted to talk to, even if this is someone casual, because I'm not getting that this is like a long-term investment. Some of you, this is somebody that you just wanted to, it could be someone you had a long-term investment with, but for some of you, it's just like, this is somebody that you were trying to, date, or someone that you were trying to talk to. And it's kind of like, whatever's going on with you and this person, it feels like you have the opportunity to make a move, either on a new situation or again, just to rest. Some of y'all, you have an opportunity to just rest, to focus on yourself, to focus on your healing, or to leave this person out. Either you coming back around to this person or you leaving them out. For some of you, there's this weird vibe, because the challenge in your reading feels like, I feel like the choosing yourself and leaving them out is the same thing. I'm getting an energy here where either you can choose yourself or you can take a risk on this person, is what I wanted to say. But for some reason, it feels risky. I don't know why it feels so risky to... You feel like you're taking a risk choosing yourself. You feel like you're taking a risk. You feel like you're taking a risk leaving this person out. You feel like you're taking a risk choosing yourself. You feel like you would take a risk coming towards this person even. Why is this energy confusing me? Some of y'all don't know what to do. Or you won't know what to do. If somebody comes back around and you pile too, you're going to be confused. Yeah. Because this is a soulmate. This is a soulmate. You're going to be confused. I feel like a lot of you have reached a point where you're like, I've been holding myself back. I haven't been changing. I haven't been making any moves. You know, this person, either this person, again, has just not been talking to you, or there's something here where it's like this person has been rude to you. I don't know if part of me feels like you could be the type that wants to cuss this person out. Like some of you may feel like you need to defend yourself from this person. But this is a soulmate. Why would you be stressed out about this? Taking a risk on yourself, it's because this person has shown up a certain type of way in the past that you didn't like. For some of you, this person has been very inconsistent. And it's making you feel like you're in a third party, or it's making you feel like this person has been toxic somehow, or they're being toxic. Like, it's honestly making you want to focus on yourself. What's dragon slay them all? What's dragon slay them all? Some of you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you need to slay this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Not slay, not literally slay, but what's this about? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have that in their chart. Somebody else could have that in their chart. Ooh. Are you stressed out? Are you burdened, pile 2? Some of y'all tired. Or somebody's been making you tired. I don't know if there's an external party outside of this dynamic, or if this is this person. But there is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the energy. And it feels like, unless this person is the person you're arguing with, it feels like somebody in your energy here, it's almost like the person that's coming in, whether it's this person or not, you don't have the energy. There's something here about not having the energy to deal with something. You can have people coming from all directions, making you feel burdened, pile 2. Why is this here? Or your job stressing you out. Some of y'all getting stressed out from everybody. Yeah, I just feel like right now you're trying to take back control of your life. And taking back control to you feels like moving away from something. Or something's going on with somebody's job. Some of y'all are having issues at a job. Or with your job or something like that. Some of y'all having issues with a job, with your job. And it's making you want to choose yourself. Like over everything. But again, there's stress here. It's like part of you is stressed out because it's like, if I choose myself and don't take action on this opportunity, I might miss out on something. There's a fear. It's FOMO. Some of y'all have a fear of missing out on something. Like, if I don't take this, I'll miss out on it. Others of you, there's another part of you. Okay, I'm having such a hard time communicating this because it feels like regardless of whether you choose yourself or not, your biggest fear is abandonment. Pile 2. Like whether you're the one to leave this person or this person, stops talking to you. Some of y'all are just afraid of being left in general. Like the idea of the unknown is scary. I'm also getting the idea of acting on your feelings is scary too. Maybe part of you has been wanting to act on your feelings in regards to something. Whether it's communicating with this person, like some of y'all have been hesitating to communicate with this person because you didn't have the confidence to talk to this person. The changes that need to be made may not even have been fully blocked by this person. It's like there's boundaries that have to be set. Or there's a need for communication. There's certain things that needed to be taken care of that haven't been taken care of. For some of you, like I said, your job could be stressing you out. Are you setting boundaries at your job? Are you communicating your needs at a job? Then you got this person. You want this person to be reciprocal with you. And you're like, I'm going to just wait. They're going to show me what I need. I'm going to just wait. I'm going to just wait. It's almost like I feel like there's a compilation of stress. Because for some reason, I feel like this person coming in who wants to work on things with you, what's this person's intentions? Your advice is to figure out whether you want to offer love to this person or whether you want to accept love from them. Either way, it's like some of y'all need to sleep. What's this person's intentions? What's their intentions? This could be somebody you view as family, or this is someone you have a family with, or this is someone that wants to have a family with you, wants to be with you. Why is this here? Somebody might be a little possessive of you. Or if they're not possessive of you, why is this here? Some of y'all, this person is possessive of you. If they're not possessive of you, they could have been protecting themselves from you at some point as well. So something that you may not know is somebody that you were having conflict with in the past, or somebody that was like having a hard time with talking to you, could have been protecting themselves from you. Whether you know it or not, you could have been wanting reciprocity from this person, but this person could have felt like they needed to hold back from you. Why is this? Somebody could have felt like you were a little toxic or like, okay. Some of you, you're drained. You're drained. You're drained. You could be tired. You've been tired. You could be dealing with somebody that's tired too. I feel like there's external factors and things outside of a connection or of an investment that's making you both feel like it's like you want someone to pour into you and you want to pour into this person, but you don't even have energy to give to yourself. Pile 2. And honestly, it kind of feels like neither does this person. Y'all could have drained each other at some point in time. And maybe you've taken the route of like, okay, I'm going to change. I'm going to make these changes. I'm going to do my thing. But there could have been a point in time where you were just as draining as this person, or you were just as like, there's something going on here. You could mutually be tired and reconnecting after being tired. Or there's something here about like, you and this person wanting to work with each other. But again, somebody has a fear. There's fear here. Why is confidence key to Pile 2's success? Why is confidence key to their success? Somebody in here got anxiety. You have anxiety, Paul 2. You've been anxious about an ending. You overthink things. You've been overthinking things. Okay? Instead of following your intuition or what you feel, you've been overthinking things. Yeah. For some of you, this is in regards to a relationship. For others of you, this is in regards to a job opportunity, a work opportunity. Some of y'all have been stressed out. This could also be around forgiveness. There could be somebody that you've been like needing to forgive or to work on something with. But instead of making a move towards this person or forgiving this person, you've just been stuck in your head. I'm getting it's because of a lack of confidence. For some of you in specific, there is a work project that you've had a lack of confidence in that you were supposed to be pursuing. And maybe this has caused you to feel kind of like weary. So I don't know if you were leaning on this person at some point, or if there's something going on here where it's like, it just feels like there's a lot of emotions. Somebody's feeling a lot. I'm even hearing trauma dump. So I don't know if you are the type to trauma dump or if this person has trauma dumped on you. But some of y'all, it could have been trauma dumping going on. I don't feel like it's like this is the worst situation in the world. But some of y'all, you could have been trauma dumping and you need some time to focus on yourself. You're tired, bro. What's this about? Why is this their advice? Why is this their advice? Some of y'all need to just trust your intuition. Wherever your intuition is telling you to go, trust it. If you reconnect with someone around this moon and you want to talk to them, talk to the person. If you feel like you need to just move forward and focus on yourself, move forward and focus on yourself. You need to stop second guessing yourself. Yeah. I feel like there's going to be some sort of illusion or delusion that is broken around this full moon. And it's like, if you were confused before, you won't be confused. I actually feel like you won't be confused if you take time to rest. For some of you, you may get a message in your dream state. You're going to get messages in your dreams about something. Could be about a job, could be about a relationship. Others of you, there's something here about like taking time to meditate and focus on yourself. You'll get messages within yourself. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm getting a couple cards out here that are showing me that some of you ignore guidance from your guides. Your guides are giving you guidance and you're not paying attention to it. Why is that? What are your guides telling you? Hold on. Let me pick up my cards. Yeah, some of you, this person's not a bad person. Somebody wants to make amends with you, or you've been wanting to make amends with this person. Neither of you have reached out. You need to figure out what you want to do. This person could be a soulmate. Whether it's a friend, lover, whoever it is. Some of y'all, this is a soulmate that you want to reconcile with. There's like a realization that you've been holding yourself back, or you're just going to realize what's been holding you back. Because like I said, for some of you, you're going to realize the people that have been holding you back from a change you want to make. I don't even think it's the person that's reaching out to you. Somebody that might reach out to you, it's like they might trigger something in you where you're like, oh my gosh, like I want to go off on this person. But there could be a whole nother person or a whole nother area of your life where it's like, that's where the real issue is. This person's not the issue. Could be people at a job that are causing issues. Could be another friend. Could be another family member. Could be a whole nother situation. You may, what do they call it? Not disposition. Displaced anger. Some of y'all may like have displaced anger around this moon. You could be mad at somebody and it's like, this is not even the person you should be mad at. Or you could have been mad at somebody and it's like, this person was not the problem. You tired of working. You need to rest. You hate your job. You hate this. If this is a friend, it's like you don't like your partner. You know, this could be a friend. You got another friend who get on your nerves. Your whole other friend get on your nerves. You mad at this friend. Like, I'm getting something here about displaced anger. You could have been waiting for somebody to come back around. Somebody's been waiting for you to come back around, but you both needed time to rest or to heal or something like that. What signs are pile 2 ignoring from their guides? I feel like if you've been getting told to end some sort of conflict with somebody, if there was somebody in your energy that you felt like you needed to stop arguing with, like you needed to revisit them, you needed to reconcile with them, okay? Some of you have been like overly emotional about this person. Yeah. I'm even getting too, like, this person could be like, okay, some of y'all are getting upset because you're seeing this person like thrive or something, or you're seeing this person live their life. I don't know if you're watching this person's social media or if you're just watching this person. Some of y'all have been watching somebody and it's like you've been watching and not talking, or you've been watching someone and you're looking at them and you're upset because you're like, why is this person so happy? Or why is this person just living their life or whatever it is? But some of y'all were meant to reach out to this person. It's like, I almost feel like you made yourself mad, pile 2. I'm not trying to make you mad, pile 2. I'm not trying to like stress you out or trigger you. But I'm getting like you made yourself mad, feeling like you couldn't reach out to this person. But I feel like you were... Some of you could have felt... I don't know. I feel like you were projecting onto this person. I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up. I don't think it's a bad thing, but some of y'all were projecting onto this person, like judging this person. And this person could have had a whole bunch of other stuff that was going on. I don't care if this person's posting or focused on themselves or whatever it is. Like, I mean, you can tell if somebody's doing things to trigger you, but what signs are they ignoring from their guides? For some of y'all, you needed to heal from something. I don't know if you needed to heal from this person, or forgive this person, or you just needed to heal from something else. There's healing that you haven't been doing around something. Healing around, could be around this situation. Why is this something that they shouldn't have ignored? Why is this something that they shouldn't have ignored? Why is this something that they shouldn't have ignored? Because this is a soulmate. 2 of Cups. Yeah. Hierophant. The Emperor, Queen of Cups. Some of y'all, this is somebody you care about. This is somebody you care about. But you haven't been talking to this person, or you haven't reached out to this person because you got anxiety. They keep showing me the same narrative. Some of you care about this person. I mean, there's other things you probably should be focused on, yes. But I feel like this is somebody that you actually care about and you've been ignoring this person. I don't know if it's because there's like, you felt like you had to defend yourself. Like I said, I'm getting like this whole like, I should cuss you out vibe. I don't know if you felt like you needed to cuss this person out, or maybe you had people around you. If any of you had people around you that were like, don't talk to this person or anything like that. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. Maybe they felt what you felt based off of what you were saying. Right? So I'm getting some of you could have been grumpy and tired and things like that. If you were telling people how you felt and they were like, oh, you shouldn't talk to this person, there's a need to empathize with this person. I mean, empathize with yourself first. Don't get me wrong. Empathize with yourself first. Take care of yourself first. But if you feel like you want to reach out to this person or talk to this person, you can talk to this person. It's a soulmate. This is a soulmate. What's the oracle for my pile twos? Your advice is to take a second to get out of I want to say victim mode. Somebody in here, you've been in victim mode. You've been blaming other people for blocking you. You've been blaming other people for, causing conflict, and you could have made a change. I just think that you needed time to heal and to forgive and to sort out other things in other areas of life. So if you resonate with that, some of y'all around this moon, you're going to like do some work on yourself. Because like I said, even with the outcome, even with the challenge, part of you was like afraid of taking a risk on this person because you're afraid you're going to get left out. But then there's another part of you that's afraid to leave this person out because you don't know whether that's the right thing to do, or like you don't know whether you're going to be feeling left out that way. Like you just don't want to get left. This person could have left you and that triggered you. And the triggering of being left could have been something from a whole nother area of life. Like maybe you were triggered by this person's abandonment because you have been abandoning yourself. You get what I'm saying? Some of you have not been choosing yourself, so you were upset when this person didn't choose you either. But I feel like this person is just focused on themselves the same way you were. So I don't know what you want to do. What's the message from my pile twos? We got Dryad. Protect your energy. Some of y'all need to be careful with your energy. You also have Isis, sacred contracts. Some of y'all are connected to Isis. Some of you are connected to the Dryad. I'm hearing another song by Maida. I channeled a song by Maida in Pile 1. She's an artist. She's a Pisces. She's real good. I love her. Somebody in here, the song that I'm channeling is Endless Night. So it's like some of y'all want to have a good time or want to enjoy your life, and maybe you were feeling like you were held back, like you couldn't enjoy your life because of this person, or I don't know. Some of y'all have been letting other people control what you want to do. Just do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. You can include this person or not. Just live your life. It's like some of you could have even felt like you wanted to talk to this person or something, but again, you also felt like you couldn't. And maybe you felt like not talking to them was like a reclamation of your power. Like you're like, okay, I'm not going to talk to this person because if they're not talking to me, then I don't need to talk to them. But it's like they could be not talking to you for the same reason. You could have other stuff going on. It's the same way somebody, like you could be getting into an argument with somebody and you go, oh, well, I've been sad all week. Like if you would have asked me if I was sad, you would have known that I was sad. Who's to say this person isn't sad? Who's to say this person isn't tired? You're like, I'm sad, I'm tired. This person's like, I'm sad, I'm tired. Too much ego. I feel like other areas of life have stressed you both out. That's what I'm getting. You and somebody else could have conflict based off of pent up emotions and fear and things like that. So this new moon may help you clear that out. You have Dryad, protect your energy. It says clear yourself from energetic clutter. Tune into tree wisdom. Dryads are wood nymphs or nature spirits in Greek mythology, particularly of oak trees. There are forms of dryads in numerous cultures around the world. Dryads protect and care for the tree they're born with and inhabit their tree's aura, channels of communication for its spirits. Yes, dryads are a tree's messenger, its psychic voice. They are powerful energy healers and can be invoked for space and aura clearing purposes. Some of y'all may even need to cleanse your space. Who been in your space? Like you need to cleanse your space more. Okay? Or maybe it's not even about people who have been in your space. It's about the energies you're around at work. You could be an empath, Pal 2, for sure. It could be about the energies you're around at work. It could be about the people you're coming into contact on a daily basis. Some of you are taking on the energy of other people, and everybody's energy is not happy and content and peaceful. It says you're leaking your precious energies all over the place, and the Dryad has come to the rescue. Dryad is the best friend of an empath, a highly sensitive person who taps deeply into the emotional states of others. If If you're empathic, you sense someone's feelings and experiences as if they were your own. This is a gift and can make you a wonderful listening ear for your friends. But if you don't take care of your boundaries, this could be about a friend. But if you don't take care of your boundaries, it can have or you got another friend outside of this that's causing you to feel drained and you having issues with your partner or another friend, something like that. But if you don't take care of your boundaries, it can have a damaging effect on your well-being. How many times have you felt clogged, unbalanced, or drained from being a psychic sponge for everything around you? Dryad offers this simple energy clearing and protection ritual. Do this exercise every morning and evening, especially after being in crowded or emotionally charged environments. Yes, like where are you at? Where do y'all be at? I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I have to get off of social media. Okay. Like, even with me having the following that I have, I really, really appreciate everybody that follows me. But the reason why I'm not consistent on Instagram is because Instagram is draining. Very draining. And some people go like, oh, it's because of the people you're following, or it's because of the people that follow you. Yes, to a certain degree. But on the other side of things, the app can just be draining. Just looking at it. Even if I'm not on like accounts that I follow, it's just like being there is draining. So somebody may need like a social media cleanse, something like that. I don't know. And especially if you're watching somebody's stuff and it's like, oh, they're going out. Oh, they're enjoying life. Oh, they doing that, but they not texting me back. You getting triggered because they not texting you back. Okay. Did you text them? And if you did they have to respond? Like give people a second. Sometimes you need a second, especially if you're sensitive. Sometimes you need a second. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I am overwhelmed. I get easily overwhelmed. So I'm always in hermit mode. Some of y'all probably are also the type. Some of you are also the type that's always in hermit mode. Too many people looking for you. Stuff like that. But it says, let me go back to I went on a tangent. Okay, it says, Dryad offers you this simple energy clearing and protection ritual. Do this exercise every morning and evening, especially after being in crowded or emotionally charged environments. Dryad says, imagine yourself inside the aura of a beautiful tree. Ask to be cleared of all energetic toxicity or invisible baggage that isn't yours. This could be other people's, and that's what I was getting from the Queen of Pentacles, all the wands, the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands in reverse. I'm getting the vibe here where it's like some of you are stressed out about your job. You don't know where your job is headed, but you keep investing in it or something like that. Like you don't know if you want to be at a job, or there's a relationship, there's friends. I don't know. There's something that you could be investing in that you're like, I don't even know if I want to be here. I don't even know if I want to do this, or, it's different things that could be stressing you out. But I don't know if it's just this person, unless this person is those signs. They don't have to be, but I'm just getting the vibe here where it's like you could be stressed out about other things. It says, imagine yourself inside the aura of a beautiful tree. Ask to be cleared of all energetic toxicity or invisible baggage that isn't yours. This could be other people's emotions, thoughts, and personal soul lessons that you've unconsciously absorbed. To complete the clearing process, visualize a layer of protective light surrounding your body. Finally, consult the tree's spirit wisdom. Ask if there's any message it wants to share with you. Give thanks to the tree. Your aura is refreshed and sealed with Dryad's protections. The additional meanings of this card says, take a break from social media. Can't make it up. Take a break. Take a break from social media. Bring plants into your living space to purify the energy. Yes, we love a plant. Get involved in tree planting projects. Love that as well. Love trees. And then it says, learn more about tree wisdom. Some of y'all need to connect more with trees. The invocation of this card says, I respect and care for my energy field. I recognize the healing power of trees. This is another thing that I was going to say. Because some of you could also have, I'm assuming somebody in here has a following. Okay, you don't have to, but some of you could have a following. If you're someone that has a following, if you're someone that has subscribers, doesn't matter how many, the more they come, the more draining it can get. That's just all I'm saying. And it's not that it's a negative thing, because of course we want to be supported and things like that. But I don't think people realize that when it comes with followings or even popularity in general, there's an anticipation. If you are a sensitive person, you can feel people anticipating your energy. So like people wanting to talk to you, people needing your attention, people wanting you to reply, people wanting you to post. You can feel that, right? Think about all the musicians in the world that have to make albums and things for people. Some of y'all could be musicians. Think about all the people in the world that want content or the art of someone that has to take a second to create that art. Okay, it's one thing if you really aren't making something that you care about, but if you care about something, sometimes it takes a second. Not only that, it's going to be up for criticism once it gets out. Whether you're in a regular job or some sort of creative field, performing for other people is not always easy. It's not a job that people think they want it, but it's not always what people need. And that's not to say that you shouldn't still share your gifts, but you have to be more mindful of how you give off your energy or give your energy in general. You got to protect your energy better. That's what I'm saying. Like, people get so mad. You know who I love? I always tell people, like, I think about Frank Ocean a lot. I love him. Somebody in here, you might love Frank Ocean. I love Frank Ocean. Shout out to Frank Ocean. I would love if Frank Ocean was watching me. I love him. Okay. You know what I mean? But Frank Ocean in particular is one of those artists that, like, he always disappears. And people get upset because they disappear, right? It doesn't change Frank's value. Frank has shown up and showed out every time he has shown up, right? Every time he's gotten a chance to share his gifts or give something of himself. The reason why people anticipate so heavy, like the reason why people want his energy so much, is because it was so good when he appeared, right? But the problem is that when you are giving your energy out to people and they're anticipating more from you, you can feel that. Again, if you're empathetic, you can feel that pull. You can feel that type of drain on your energy, and you need a second. So somebody in here, I don't know if you're dealing with somebody like that or if that's your energy, but sometimes people need a second. You know, it doesn't mean that this person is like, it depends on what this person is doing for work. Some people got draining jobs. You know, you could be dealing with somebody, they're like a firefighter, or somebody that has to work with like clients, or somebody that has to work in a hospital. Hospitals are draining. Or someone that has to be on call, or who has to answer phone calls, like the telemarketer. I don't know. Those types of experiences, if you are a sensitive soul, can be very draining. So if you are someone that does that and somebody else is doing that, or even if they don't have a job but they're just in a draining family situation or friend group or whatever it is, you gotta empathize. Some of y'all got to empathize, and some of y'all need to empathize with yourselves, because I'm talking about you. The energy that I'm picking up on could even be your energy. You could be somebody that's doing a lot for people. You've been looking for reciprocity. You've been looking for people to love on you. You've been looking for one specific person to show you more love, and this person hasn't been showing you love, and now you're sad because you're like, oh, well, you know what? F it then. F them. F all these people. I'm getting like, your guides are telling you, you don't have to be in that energy. Of course, everybody that's watching is not rooting for you, but there are people that care. You can speak up. You can say if you're drained, especially if this is a friend. You might even need to vent to this friend about the other friend, but don't take that advice if you shouldn't take that advice. Some of y'all might not need to complain to your friend about your other friend, especially if y'all are all together. But for some of y'all, you might need to tell somebody like, bro, this person is draining me. And then they'll be like, oh my God, no wonder you've been quiet. No wonder this has been going on, you know? Or maybe you need to create that space for this person. I feel like you're mutually drained. You also have Isis. I'm also hearing something about somebody's mom. I don't know if somebody's mom has been draining them, or if somebody's mother, like there's something here about somebody's mom that's significant, but that could be relevant because this Isis card is going to talk about that. So you could be a mom, or somebody else's mom is significant. Somebody's drained. Somebody's mother could be draining. Not always, but that could be a thing. It says, Isis, sacred contracts, rise into your power and purpose. Heal the mother wound. Okay. Isis was worshipped in ancient Egypt for over 7,000 years. Her devotees were prevalent throughout both the Greek and Roman occupations of Egypt and spread into the wider Mediterranean. She encompassed the magic power of all other deities and therefore was known as the Lady of 10,000 Names. Isis played a central role as spiritual teacher and mother to the great leaders of the ancient Egyptian civilizations. Within goddess spirituality, she's known to hold unique keys to sacred feminine power. Mary Magdalene was initiated in priestess magic under her tutelage. Queen Isis guards our sacred contracts to the great goddess. She helps us rise above past limitations to fulfill our soul's deepest role on earth. It says a life-transforming process is underway. Deep from the underbelly of the Great Mother, a wake-up call is sounding. Holding out her golden ankh symbol, Queen Isis speaks to you. Some of y'all need to work with Isis. Isis may want to talk to you. It says it's time to develop and share your deepest soul's gifts. You're activating sacred contracts to your divine feminine mission on earth. These are spiritual agreements that reside in your consciousness. There are many ways to answer your contracts. If you commit to healing from trauma, you'll be an inspiring example. If you choose to live from your inner truth, you'll make it possible for others to do the same. Your sacred contracts are rooted in whatever you most dream of being, doing, and giving. One thing is clear when you draw this card. You're expanding beyond all limited ideas of who you are and what you think you can do. I bring your relationship with your mother into a healing space and may guide you into therapy. Don't fear this process, as it can bring karmic soul healing for your entire lineage, and you'll feel free to be fully yourself. The additional meanings of this card says, this is a message of love from your mother. Make a vision board to clarify what truly matters to you. Commit to your true purpose, no matter what it takes. The invocation of this card says, I stop playing small and expand beyond all previous limits. For some of you, this could be your mother. The person you're having conflict with could be your literal mom. Others of you, you could be having issues with a mother figure. Maybe your mother doesn't support what you want to do for work or what you're doing currently in your life. And even though your mother doesn't get it, empathize. You know, she may need to heal whatever she needs to do, but you also need to keep going after what you want to do. Sometimes you don't even realize the person that's mad at you is mad because they wish they could have did what you did. You know, they wish they could have been more like you. It's coming from a space of envy to a certain degree. And it's not to say that everybody is envious and evil and things like that, but sometimes the envy is like, again, this could be someone that, you know, you could have a parent or someone that isn't supporting you that feels like that's not going to work out or this isn't meant for you or whatever it is. And it's only because they never had the support that they needed. That's not for everybody in this pile, but that could be a thing. For others of you, if that's not the case, again, it could just be the fact, like, if you love your mom, you don't have issues with your mom. I'm getting, like, some of you, it could just be, like, you're mad at other people because you have issues with because you are having issues with other people. Like, you could be the mother figure. Even if you're a man, you could be a mother figure to other people. You're always nurturing other people. You're always looking out for other people, but you never look out for yourself. And you're getting mad at somebody that you want to look out for you, but it's like, this person might be looking out for themselves. This person was waiting for things to heal between the two of you too. But they had to look out for themselves too. Are you mad that they were looking out for themselves? You got to think about it. Why? Why were you mad? I feel like that's a conversation that needs to be had. You have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Yeah. What's your truth? Speak your truth. Even if you feel like this person's lying. Some of y'all might be like, no, this person lied because I feel like they were going out and I feel like they were doing all. Okay, if that's your truth, be okay with leaving people like this behind or focusing on yourself instead. Even if you don't cut this person off fully. If you feel like, oh, this person isn't telling me the truth, like I feel like they're, then do what you need to do when somebody doesn't tell you the truth. But if that isn't the case, speak your truth. Tell other people what's wrong with you. Communicate. Have the confidence to do so. You also have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Yeah, maybe some of y'all feel bad. Like there's something here about you feeling like a failure or feeling like somebody in this pile could be leaning too heavily on other people for validation. You need a second. You need a second, pile 2. To just focus on yourself. Some of y'all have been people pleasing. You're breaking out of people pleasing during this moon. You're loving yourself. You need to. You also have at the bottom of the deck, friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Some of y'all got friends in your life that really have been looking out for you. Like, this might be the type of friend that would be honest with you if something was off. But maybe you're mad at them, or I don't know. Some of y'all, if this isn't the friend, some of you have a friend in your life that's been looking out for you. Like, if this person is a problem, I'm telling you to empathize with this person. You can. If you have to forgive this person and move forward, you should. But for others of you, if this person really is a problem and they've done something petty to you or whatever it is, some of y'all have a friend that would give you an honest opinion or give you advice. But for others of you, this is your friend. Or this is somebody that you view as a friend, even if they're a lover. It's like you could be lovers and friends. What's self-care for my Pile 2s? Pile 2, you have 12. It says connect with fire. Some of y'all, there could be an event or something that's coming up. You need to go connect with people. There's a bonfire in this picture. I don't know if you are going to a bonfire or what that's about. Some of y'all need to go to a bonfire. Or you need to hang out with some people that you trust or something. Or you need to meet new people. Or maybe this person's inviting you somewhere. You need to figure out whether you want to go. Maybe this person's coming back around. They're like, hey, let's hang out. Figure out if you want to go. And that is 12. So it could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. You also have deep breathing. Okay? Deep breathing is the number 19. Could be a 10. Libra and Scorpio. Some of y'all need to breathe. Some of y'all need to breathe. Okay? Y'all been stressed out? Just breathe. You've been stressed out about a bunch of stuff? Just breathe. Just breathe, y'all. Like, I'm getting that life has been stressful. You also have 28 at the bottom. It says intuition. So that is another 10. That is Scorpio and Libra again. Some of y'all need to relax. For real. Some of y'all need to go to sleep. Some of you need to go to sleep. I'm cracking up. Not this long pile. Oh my gosh, Pile 2. What's the Love Oracle? Love Oracle says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing... Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. A blessing's coming in. You also have healing. It says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Yeah, some of y'all, you can heal this relationship if you want. But under that, you also have, actually you got 2 oracles that are relevant. Under that, you have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay? Clock that T. Some of y'all, you would only benefit from being authentic with this person. And if you're like, bro, I'm tired. I can't talk to you. I haven't been able to talk to you because I've been tired. Tell somebody that. When you have the time to come back around to somebody, tell them that. Or if you feel like, oh, well, I've been needing you, and tell them that. If this person actually cares, they will care. They'll be like, oh, no, well, I wish I could have made more time for you. I was tired. I was this. I was that. If people care, they'll let you know that they care. They respect you. You respect them, they respect you. You also have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Yes. If somebody need a second, give them a second. I always give other people space because I need it. So, I don't always anticipate people replying, very quickly or anything like that. But, when it's time to talk to people, when you reconnect with people, just let them know what happened. Let them know what's going on. Tell people what's happening. Or even if you can't reply or do something in the moment, it's like, definitely when you talk to people again, let them know what's going on. Be honest about what happened. Whether you're mad at somebody or just life has been stressing you out. Communicate. Some of y'all feel bad. You may feel like you made a mistake or somebody feels like they made a mistake. It's okay. You just need to follow your intuition next time. And you need to heal. Okay? What's the mantras for Pile 2? Pile 2's mantras are, I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. Yes. What are you committed to? What are you focused on? Focus on positivity. Focus on love. You also have, when I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Yes. It's funny because I'm hearing the song Siegfried by Frank Ocean. Love Frank. I love Frank. I can't even hide it. I love him so much. But in Siegfried, he talks about, I believe he's talking about his actual, like, his sexuality and things like that. But in the song, to me, anytime I hear it, even beyond that, I think about the fact that he is... Sorry, you guys. I had to come back. I had to come back and film this again because I feel like the first time I was losing track of what I was saying. But he's framing normalcy in a way where it is viewed as brave. So what I mean is, in the song, he's kind of like using sarcasm to define why his lifestyle is cowardly. Like, how can I say this? Like, he's trying to let people know, like, I'm trying to think of like quotes. He's talking about how, like, he says, maybe I'm a fool to settle down 2 kids in a swimming pool. I'm not brave, right? And he's saying he's not brave because he knows that that type of lifestyle is what would be viewed as successful, or he knows that that type of lifestyle is what would be viewed as acceptable to other people. But he also brings up in the song, he's like, I'd rather chip my pride than lose my mind out there. Because he knows that being himself is a very vulnerable and uncomfortable thing for most people. But he's saying, like, it's I can't I can't break it down too much, but it's almost like, again, he basically brings up in the song that whether it's his sexuality or his way of living, he knows that for other people, living a certain type of structured lifestyle or a certain way would be seen as the right path to take. And he's saying that he knows he's not on the quote unquote right path, but at least he gets to be himself. And again, he is framing it around his sexuality, but that could be for anybody, right? That could be for any artist. That could be for any creative. That could be for anyone that wants to live a lifestyle that is not seen as normal for whatever culture you're in or whatever path you're on, right? The path that Frank is choosing to take may not be liked by other people, but he's saying he's not brave enough to fake it. You know, he's not brave enough to bite the bullet and be like everybody else, how other people are. He'd rather do his own thing and beat to his own drum and be rejected for that if that's the case. And clearly he's not rejected, right? And clearly he's not rejected. And some of y'all could feel like that. Like, some of y'all could want to do things, even if it isn't about your sexuality. Some of y'all could want to do things and take certain risks and be a certain way or show up a certain way. And maybe you feel like you couldn't do that because you've been looking out for other people, or you've been trying to make other people like you, or you've been trying to show up a certain type of way. You don't have to do that with the right people. You don't have to show up a certain type of way with the right people. You can just be yourself and they'll love you. If people really love you, they're going to show you that they love you. They'll be there. But you do have to communicate. And you also have to know that sometimes people need that same type of energy from you. But if you don't have it to give, who's going to give it to you? You got to give it to yourself. Okay? You also have an oracle here. It says, when I truly surrender my desire to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. Yes. Let it go. Give it to God. Did I say too, this oracle right here? It says, when I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Some of y'all, you just needed to let go and let God. And the universe was going to handle things. Or that's what you need to do. The universe will handle things. If you want to make a move, you can. If you want to sleep, sleep. If you want to say something, say something. I'm getting like, let go. Let things go. Let go of resentment and things too. If you're holding on to resentment, let it go. You also have, I feel my way into faith one step at a time. Heavy on the faith. Some of y'all need to work on having more faith. You need to believe that things are working out even when you can't see it. I don't know if you guys have been looking at the screen, but I was telling Pal one they need to look at the screen because I'm going to put the oracles on the screen. I'm late. I know I'm late. But that's all that I have, Pal 2. Dang, Pal 2. You took all my energy. Some of y'all definitely got energy. I don't want to talk bad about you. I'm not trying to talk bad about you. Pal 2, I love you. But Pal 2, make sure you restore your own energy because there's always a Pal that drains me a little. And it's probably because you are tired, like you're drained, you know, like you need a second to fulfill your own needs. You need to fill your own cup. You need to fill your own cup, okay? Because when you don't fill your own cup and you're looking for other people to fill your cup, you can be an energy vampire. It could be unintentional. It may not be intentional, but it happens. It happens a lot. So even me, if I'm not taking care of myself, if I come to somebody else, I'll probably drain them. But most times I like to be alone. I'm gonna chill on my own and I can recharge my own battery. So some of y'all, you need to take a second to recharge yourself so that you don't drain other people. You got to give yourself what you're looking for from other people and let them know what you need in between or the things that you need in the moment. Okay? But don't pull on people's energy so much. Because some of y'all, like I said, there could be a part of you that maybe you've reached your wit's end with this person or you're stressed out with this person, but it could be because you've just been spreading yourself too thin and now you're drained. Okay? So set boundaries with people when they're, taking your energy, but also don't be afraid to speak up. Okay? I appreciate you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this message. I will talk to you guys later. Love you lots. Bye-bye. All right. Last but not least, pile 3. You are the pile that chose the Moon Tarot card and Celestite, right? I think it's Celestite and the Moon Tarot card. Somebody in here, you could be a Pisces. You could be a Cancer. You could have Pisces or Cancer placements. That may be relevant. Before we actually get into the message, we're going to read about Celestite in my crystal book, and then we're going to get into the numbers and signs and things that are relevant in the rest of the tarot. I already have the cards laid out, so this message shouldn't... Calm down. The message shouldn't be as long as it normally would, but again, we already know who I am. I don't know if you guys know who I am. Some of y'all do know who I am. If you know who I am, thanks for coming back. But for those of you that don't know, she's a yapper. She's gonna yap. I like to yap sometimes, so I'm probably gonna yap in this pile. Hopefully not too long. Let's see. Celestite 42. Somebody's name could be Celeste. That's a name. Celestial beings, celestial bodies may be a thing. Somebody could be a starseed in this pile. They don't have to be. Somebody could also be very intuitive. You are someone else's. That may be relevant. When I think about the moon card, there's so many things. I think about secrecy. I think about emotions. I think about hidden things. I think about the veil. I think about intuition. Sometimes I think about babies. Sometimes I think about pregnancy. Sometimes I think about just the moon, like what the moon is doing in the sky. And this moon could be relevant for those of you that are watching. Those things that I brought up could be relevant. But it says Celestite. This is on page 42. Somebody could be 42 in this pile, or somebody could be a Cancer or a Gemini, or you're dealing with one. It says this calming stone helps encourage mental clarity and mindfulness. Color, sky blue. Celestite is commonly a delicate blue color, but other shades exist, including orange, green, and red. It says good for mindfulness. Those feeling stressed or overwhelmed may benefit from Celestite's calming properties. I hope that frequency isn't too loud. It's kind of spooky sounding. It's not a scary frequency though. It's the moon's actually on that one. That's crazy. There's a moon on that frequency. So interesting. The little excerpt here says, free to be me. If you feel frequently misunderstood, Celestite can help with that. Sky blue celestite stimulates the throat chakra, which is the voice of the body. When this chakra is balanced, it is easier to communicate your thoughts and express your feelings freely. Also, I'm going to read another excerpt. I'm going to read Burn Bright. Burn Bright makes me think about that song that's like, 'cause now I'm shining bright. Now I'm shining bright. So bright. What song is that? Something about, did you and Jupiter conspire to get me? It's from a band. It's like a real cute song. It was on commercials. She says, I think the universe is on my side. Heaven and earth finally collide, or something like that. Something dreamy. Also, before I got into the pile, I was hearing Want You by Oxlade. Okay, Oxlade is a Nigerian artist, but I was hearing Want You. So I don't know if you're Nigerian. I don't know if somebody else is Nigerian. I don't know if you want someone. I don't know if someone wants you. But something like that could be going on. Oh, let me read this excerpt though. It says, Burn Bright. Don't underestimate its power. Celestite might be soft, but it also packs a punch. Ooh, this could be somebody's energy. Somebody could be soft, but they pack a punch. They got a personality. They are sassy. I don't know. This could be you. This could be somebody else. It says the powdered form of it is actually used in fireworks because of its ability to burn with a bright red flame. Ooh. So celestite is used in fireworks. I brought up in pile 1 tourmaline, and they were talking about how tourmaline was used in camera lenses and stuff like that too. So interesting how crystals are used in things that we don't know about. Okay. Let's see, so random. Okay. So numbers that are relevant in this pile, as well as signs. I'm seeing 45, 38, and 32. All right. Somebody could be a Virgo. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be a Sag. I'm getting Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Taurus, but Moon in specific. Somebody could be a Taurus Moon. Somebody could also be a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sag, but not Taurus Moon. Taurus Moon may be significant. Sag Moon could be significant. And then I'm also getting 32, which was a 5, and that is Taurus and Gemini. We also got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius out here. Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. Okay, these signs could be really relevant in this pile. These could be your signs, somebody else's signs, whatever. Somebody in this pile, you're a big deal in this pile. Pile 3. Did you know? Some of you are a big deal, like that moon card. Some of y'all don't know you're a big deal, but you're a big deal. Now, this is the thing, though. I feel like even though you are a big deal, you're getting evil-eyed. Or if it's not evil eye that you're receiving, because to be quite honest, I'm not seeing evil eye. I almost get the vibe that you're evil eyeing yourself. Okay. And I know that sounds crazy, but some of you could be evil eyeing yourself. Some of you guys could be doubting yourself. Some of you guys could be dealing with insecurities. You could be judging yourself. I mean, you could easily be judging other people as well, or other people are judging you. But I'm really getting the vibe here that like you don't see who you are. And I kind of brought that up in the 222 portal reading the other day, in this similar pile, where I was kind of getting that vibe that somebody didn't realize that like they were trying to get chose, but they had a lot of people that wanted to choose them. Some of you, I'm actually getting a theme in this pile where you have the capability of choosing something, but you're not doing it. And it could be because you don't see that you deserve what you want, or that you're capable of getting what you want. But it kind of feels like all you have to do is ask. Like you might have manifested around this new moon. You might have manifested the opportunity to have something, or be with someone, or to connect with someone that you really want to connect with. And I don't know if this is on like just a regular romantic level. Others of you, this could be on a financial level, like maybe you are attracting a certain client, you're attracting a certain clientele, you're attracting a certain audience of people. There's something here about you attracting people or attracting someone that you may not expect to attract, okay? Or attracting a lot of people that you may not expect to attract. And it's because you're going to have the courage to express yourself or show up in a way that is authentic to you, or to take a leap of faith on something that you haven't taken a leap of faith on. So if there's a new career opportunity, project, anything like that that you want to start, some of y'all are going to take a leap of faith on this project and it's going to work out for you. It's going to be great. Others of you, there's something here about you. I kind of get the vibe. There's somebody in this pile, you're single. You're single. You could have been single for a long time, or even if not single, you're just like very self-sufficient. Some of you tend to be on your own more often than not. And if not, again, this is still giving me a single vibe. So like maybe there's a community of people that you want to join, you haven't joined yet. This new moon, you may feel triggered into starting a project or joining that community. Others of you, I'm getting something here where it's like, again, maybe you're not normally the type of person that dates or flirts or opens up to lovers or whatever it is. But I feel like around this moon, you may find the courage to speak up or to show up in a way where you are being authentic to someone or in a situation, and it looks like it's going to benefit you. It looks like it's going to work out, especially if you're reaching out to someone in specific, or if you're putting out a project or something. There's this vibe here where I feel like some of you are going to close out a cycle of trying to be accepted or trying to be seen a certain type of way. And you're going to start, I almost get the vibe that you're going to start giving back. So I don't know what that means for you. And if this isn't a love situation, maybe you were trying very hard to be seen by somebody, to be approached by somebody. But like around this moon, you're like, you know what? I'm going to approach them. I'm going to see them. I'm going to say something to them. Something that you've been manifesting is coming to fruition. That's all I'm seeing. Something that you've been manifesting will come into fruition. For some of you, if there's somebody that you've been trying to pursue, or if there's someone that you've been interested in and haven't pursued, some of you may reach out to someone or ask someone out or hang out with a group of people or something like that. Some of y'all are going to make a move on somebody, and this person is going to be like, oh, wow, like they could have been giving to other people. And because you reach out, they're like, no, I want to give to you. Like they might choose you because you chose them. Yeah. And there's something going on here in regards to past lives. So I don't know if you have a past life with this person, or if your past, like maybe in the past, you know what this is giving me the vibe of? This doesn't have to be true for everybody in this pile. But even with me talking about like some of you guys not fully knowing your worth or not really seeing yourself for who you are, some of you could have been like ugly ducklings, right? Or some of you could have had phases of life where you just didn't see yourself. You might not have even been ugly for real. You just didn't see yourself fully. And if you didn't see yourself fully, you know, sometimes it's not about how you look. It's about how you show up. So even if you were the most beautiful person in the room, coolest person in the room, funniest person in the room, you weren't confident enough to show that side of yourself, to express that part of yourself. And if you are choosing to be that way now, if you're choosing to put yourself out there, start a project, speak to somebody, whatever it is, I'm getting the vibe that people are going to like it. If you're particularly selling a product of some sort or a service, or there's like something that you created and you're sharing it, I feel like other people are really going to like what you put out, because there's something here about you being multi-talented or multifaceted. Some of you are multifaceted, and maybe people didn't realize how multifaceted you were, even if this is about your personality. But like I said, I'm getting the vibe where it's like something unexpected is going to manifest. You might get the attention of someone you didn't know you were going to get the attention of. Or maybe you, again, make a move and you don't know this person is going to respond this way, but somebody responds a certain way and you're like, whoa. I'm also getting the vibe here of someone that is, this could even be too, like on a mundane scale, let's say you go on a dating site. Some of y'all don't normally go on dating sites. You're like, you know what? It's time to get on this dating site, or it's time to get on this app, or it's time to do this thing, or again, it's time to join social media, or it's time to do whatever you're doing. Some of you are deciding to do something, put yourself out there, join something, whatever it is. And I feel like you will be surprised by the response of people, because it's definitely feeling like people are attracted to you. And this could be on an energetic level or on a physical level. I'm about to clarify this one card up here because I need to figure out if somebody really is evil eyeing you, though. I don't feel like somebody is, but you could be getting evil eye. Because it feels like something that you do, even though you might be stepping out there to do it, I don't think you anticipate the response that you're going to get. And because you don't anticipate this, it's almost like before you make this move, before you do this thing, before you take this leap, make sure you're prepared for something positive to happen. Because I'm getting that something positive will happen. And for some of you, the leap that you take may need a more practical plan behind it. So let's say you like shoot a shot, or you flirt with somebody, or you ask somebody out or something like that. This person might say, sure, you know, like, yes, we'll go out, or yes, I want to go out with you. You might be like, damn, I didn't even have a plan to set up a date. Like, I don't even know what I wanted to do. Like, you might just do it just to do it. I don't even know if I don't feel like you're getting vetted, like, you know, but it's giving a vibe of like, you might just do something, you hop out there and you get it. And it's like, what? You might audition for something, you get the role. You might put out there that you need a certain type of person to help you on a project. The person comes. There's something here about you needing to look at the bigger picture. Again, you may get the client you don't expect. You get the attention you don't expect. You get the offer you don't expect. Some of y'all getting more than one offer you don't expect. Some of you are getting more attention than you actually imagined yourself getting because of how you show up, or because you put yourself out there a certain type of way. And it looks like it's working out for you. The one thing that I'll say, though, that you need to watch out for is, and I don't think that this is a person's energy, I feel like this is yours. Some of you may have this desire to how do I explain this energy, spirit? Some of y'all might be overwhelmed. You might have a desire to retreat, or yes, you might have a desire to retreat or to pull your energy back, because whatever you do may require you to take the lead or to show up a certain type of way. And that could stress you out, especially if this is work related, or even if it's relationship related. All right. This could even be a thing too, where again, like maybe you sign up for something and they're like, okay, we need you to drive here. We need you to do this. You're like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect to travel. I didn't expect to do this thing. I didn't expect for you to want me to do this with you. I didn't know that this was going on. Yes. Some of you, I'm even getting like an energy here of being afraid of success. Some of y'all are avoiding the spotlight. And if this isn't about avoiding the spotlight when it comes to social media or being seen, some of you are going to avoid, again, like the attention. You join a dating app, everybody's like, hey, hey, good looking, like, hey. Everybody's like, hey, ding, 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 ding. All of a sudden you're getting notifications. You're like, oh my God, what the hell? You might want to delete the app. You might want to delete the app. You might want to get off the app. You might want to get off the internet. You might want to not show yourself. You might not want to, yeah. You might not want to start the project. You might not want to go back on the thing. I'm just getting this vibe where you're going to be like, what do I do? Yeah. Because you like your privacy, or I don't know. Yeah, it's really giving because you like your privacy. I don't know. Like, are you talking to someone that's relevant, or are you going somewhere? What's the deceit about? What's deceit about up there? telling you, it feels like it's you who is deceiving yourself. Now, unless some of y'all are torn between two people, if you have more than one person that you are interested in, or more than one person that's interested in you, some of you may put yourself out there or post a picture or do something, and there's this vibe here of somebody anticipating heartbreak. So again, some of you could put yourself out there and you're like, oh my gosh, so many people like me. And then you're like, oh, they're all going to break my heart. Delete. Or some of you are going to be like, I'm going to hit on this person. I'm going to make a move on this person. Oh, but this person probably has someone else. This person's probably a cheater. This person is probably talking to someone. I'm closing off. Like I'm getting like, you're going to get your opportunity and then close off. Why is that? Why is that? Why would they do that, Spirit? Because you're closed off already. You've been closed off. You're used to being closed off. Or this person is mysterious. Either this is your energy or this is this person's energy. Somebody comes off hard to read. Somebody's hard to read. And because they're hard to read, you're like, what you hiding? Yeah, you're like, what are you hiding? Or again, some of you guys like to be private. There's an anticipation of stress. Somebody feels like this is going to be stressful. I'm also getting too, if anybody in this pile is like celibate or anything like that, some of y'all could shoot a shot, make a move, join an app. And the initial thought is like, oh my gosh, these people are going to want to sleep with me. And it's like, you're like, I don't know if I want to sleep with these people. Or I don't know if I'm open to this right now. Or with this person, even if there's a person that you're trying to talk to, you're hitting on this person, you're talking to this person. It's like, I don't know. Yeah. I'm also getting to, please don't deceive yourself, y'all. Because I'm also getting to another thing here of, and this might not be for everybody, but somebody in here too, like there's something about, somebody's just really hard on themselves. Or some of you are like viewing something the wrong way. You ever see somebody, I don't know if anybody thinks like this, not everybody. I mean, I don't think like this, but I'm sure there's people who do view people and they think like this. But I know that this is like a common thought pattern. You ever see somebody and it's like, I've thought like this before. I'm cracking up. I've thought like this before. You ever see somebody and you are really attracted to them. So in your mind, you see them and you're like, I know you're about to like, I don't know. This might be a negative way of thinking, but I'm getting like, somebody's like, I know you like, are just playing me, like you're gonna play me. Somebody in here might have that mindset. It's like, you look too good, and it's funny because again, I don't normally have that mindset, but I'm picking up on like people, like I can think of people where it would be like a thing where it's like like honestly, when you don't know how you come off to other people, because this might not even be your thoughts. This may be somebody else's thoughts, pile 3. But this could be your thought pattern. Somebody could either think you are so fine that you're either high maintenance or you're just going to hurt their feelings or something like that. Somebody feels like you're going to play them. For others of you, it's the opposite. Like you're looking at somebody and you're like, this person is so fine that they gotta have hoes. I'm getting somebody's like, they gotta have hoes. Or this person is definitely about to play me. It's to the point where you're gonna, this is like showing up to a job interview interviewing just for the sake of it, like haha, just, you know, just interviewing for Google, just interviewing for NASA, and then all of a sudden NASA's like, you're hired. What's next, pile 3? What you gonna do, pile 3? What would you do if NASA hired you? What would you do if you shot your shot at somebody and they were like, okay, let's go, like, what's up? What are you gonna do if you got a wish fulfilled? How would you respond? Because for some of y'all, you might be getting a wish fulfilled. And for some reason, I feel like your only challenge is that either you're not fully prepared to go all the way, like you're afraid of the authority that comes with the shot you take, or some of you are worried about someone else's authority. Like you're like, uh-oh, this person is too cool, too great, too popular, too fine, too nice. Like, this is too good of a deal. Could even be a deal of some sort. But I'm really getting you're putting yourself out there. Some of y'all could be getting attention for something. You're like, oh no, if I get this attention, how long is it going to last? How great is this thing going to be? It'll last however long you choose to maintain it, is what I'm getting. So your advice here is like, I'm getting, if this is about shooting a shot, shoot the shot. If this is about starting a project, start the project. If this is about working on something with someone, work on it. Put out there that you need something and somebody's going to help you with it. This feels business related or love related. But for some of you, there is something here about getting your wish fulfilled. Just not psyching yourself out in the process, though. It could even be, too, like somebody asks, like, somebody could be asking for something. There could be someone that's like, need a backup dancer for this show that I'm doing. And you're like, I dance. And this person's like, you're hired. Are you going to go? Are you going to go, Father? You should go. You should go. You have to be prepared to go. Don't be afraid of rejection. Also, don't keep thinking about the past. Some of you may have somebody in your energy. Either you're going to think about the past and it's going to cause you to like second guess yourself. You might make a move and then run away because you're like, oh no, this is too much. I don't know if somebody reminds you of someone from the past or a situation is reminding you of something from the past, but you need to relax. Others of you, because this feels new. What's this about? What's this about from my... What's their advice? What's more advice? I'm cracking up. Others of you, there could be somebody from the past that tries to disrupt this thing. That's why I'm saying, like, that song that I was channeling in the beginning, like, I think the universe is on my side. Heaven and earth have finally collided. Like, something, it could feel like a miracle even. Something may feel like a miracle around this moon. And it could be a small miracle or a big miracle. Me and my sister were talking earlier because she was saying how, like, isn't it a blessing that we have hot water to take a shower? Can you imagine? There are people in the world who don't have that. It's a miracle to have hot water. Some of y'all, your water turning on. It's hot. Some of you, you got a meal coming in. Like, there's something that's going to happen that's like, whoa. And it's because you had the courage to start it, to act on it, to make a move, to say something. Yeah. Some of y'all are stressed out. Somebody could be afraid of working with someone or afraid of commitment or afraid of just putting something out there. Why is this here? A lot of anxiety in these piles. Somebody's overthinking it. I feel like somebody's thinking of the ending before they even start. And that's not good. Yeah, release that. It's baggage from the past that's making you think that way. Move forward. Move forward. Yes. Stop going back and forth. Stop being confused. Do what it is that you want to do. What's their advice? What should they do? Make the move. Take the trip. Do the thing. Yeah. Say something. Somebody is so stressed out. What's advice? What's the advice for pile 3? One more advice. Why is this their advice? Why is this their advice? There's something here about a child. There's something here about a child, or some of y'all got a baby mother, baby father. That doesn't have to be the case. Others of you, there's something here about, what's that? What's this right here? What's this here, Spirit? What's that about? Somebody could be stressed out about their family. Yeah, somebody's stressed out about their family. Again, I don't know if you have a child or what's going on, but it feels like somebody could be wanting to do something or start something or make a move, but it's like, I don't know if you have family, or like you're worried about your family, you're worried about children. What's this about, Spirit? Take your time. You're being told to take your time. So I don't know, maybe when you talk to somebody or when you're getting to know somebody, they're like, yes, I want to have kids and all. You're like, oh, okay. Like, or maybe you want to have kids. I don't know. If somebody brings up kids, take your time. Or if this is something like, if this is a thing that involves you making a move or making a change or doing something, before you make a decision, take a second to think about what your kids need. If you're a parent, others of you, there's something here about taking a second to think about what your inner child needs, possibly. What does your inner child need? Because that's something that could be significant. What does your inner child need? Anything else for deceit, actually? What's this about with the deceit? Honestly, I feel like the deceit has to do with you not having the confidence to do certain things. You need to work on your confidence. You might even need to, like, if you make a move or do something, take your time when it comes to easing into something. If you don't feel fully confident in it. Like, I don't want you to hop headfirst in it because you got an opportunity. I'm also getting to, like, let's say you are dealing with someone that gets a lot of attention. You don't have to rush it just because they get a lot of attention, or you don't have to rush it just because they're fine or something like that. Like, you can take your time. You can make a move and get to know somebody and still take your time. I mean, still be authentic in however you're showing up. But some of you, it's like, again, maybe you get hit on by somebody you don't expect, or you get like an offer from someone you don't expect, or something like that. And it's like, take a second before you make any moves. Still move forward. Don't stand still. But just pace yourself or something. That's for somebody. That's not for all of you. If it's about a business thing, move forward, but pace yourself. Especially if it's about fame. You want the success to last. You want the success to keep growing. Pace yourself or something like that. You also have for your oracles, I'm seeing I'm Hotep. And then you also have Epona, Earth Magic. All right. So something is coming in. Something is coming in. This could definitely be a couple as well. Somebody could be bald. They don't have to be. Or somebody has really long hair or pretty hair. Like their hair is long, your hair, someone else's hair. Or someone is bald. Man, woman, person, doesn't matter. Let's look at I'm Hotep. Okay, I'm Hotep. It says, I'm Hotep, visionary. Designing the future, fusing ancient wisdom with modern methods. I'm Hotep started a life. What am I saying? Okay. I'm Hotep started life as a commoner, but through his visionary genius became enormously influential in Egypt during the Third Dynasty. Yes, somebody in here, you got influence. I don't know if you're becoming an influencer, but this is what it's giving. He was a high priest of Heliopolis, visor to the kings and chief architect of King Dosser Step Pyramid, which paved the way for the Great Pyramids. Known as the first physician, Imhotep was practicing medicine over 2,000 years before Hippocrates was born. His legacy was so profound that after his death, he was elevated to a god of medicine and architecture. Without Imhotep, modern medicine might not be where it is today. When Imhotep appears, it's a clear indication of your visionary gifts. Your soul's intention is to create pioneering change through implementing divinely inspired ideas. There's no doubt that you've come to Earth to redesign infrastructures, stir up the pot of established protocols, and use innovative and progressive methods to evolve humanity. You're a visionary, guided by the divine to implement projects that can help heal and inspire our world. Somebody in here is a humanitarian. You might be a healer. I love this for you. It says, what do you want to improve or innovate? Maybe you're a teacher who's frustrated by the education system, or a medical professional who'd love to combine modern medicine with holistic treatments. Perhaps your passion lies in environmentalism, politics, science, or fighting prejudice and injustice. If you're passionate about what needs to evolve, then you're the one who can make a difference. Imhotep is guiding you step by step. Take it one day at a time and break the big vision down into manageable chunks. You can be a trailblazer who fuses ancient wisdom and cutting-edge techniques. This is your time to change the world. I love this. The additional meanings of this card, it says you're an indigo soul, a passionate person with a divine mandate to tear down the old and build the new. We love this for you. Life is bringing the perfect lessons and challenges needed to fire up your sacred purpose. Yes. A career path in medicine or architecture is opening up for you. I love this. It says be bold and confident about sharing your ideas. Yes. Yes. Where are you at? Are you in a conference somewhere? Are you on the internet? Like, where are you sharing your ideas? Some of you guys are saying things that are really like making people go, okay, we want to fund that. We want to do that. We want to support that. Some of y'all are getting support. If you put your idea out there, you may not realize that people want to support you. So some of y'all, prepare yourself. My goodness. The invocation of this card, it says, my mind is in touch with divine ideas. My vision creates a better world. I love this for you. Pile 3, you're amazing. Let's look at Epona. Epona says Mother Gaia, it says Epona, Earth Magic. Mother Gaia is speaking. Yes, Mother Gaia is speaking. That's it. Nature's jewels bring healing and protection. Honored among the Celts, Romans, and North Africans as a protector of horses, Epona was said to be the offspring of a mare and a mortal king. Okay, it's giving Sag. It's giving Sagittarius. Within feminine spirituality, she dwells in the forest as a fairy queen and can appear as a woman, a horse, and sometimes a river or water spirit. Wow, water spirit. So somebody could be a water sign as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Horse, that's giving Sag. Or earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It says she's an environmental warrior connecting humanity with the healing magic of nature. Her symbols are horses, cornucopia, and keys. All right. I believe keys are also tied to Hecate. Somebody in this pile may be connected to Hecate. It says this is a sign to enter swiftly into the healing power of nature. You need to connect with the magic that lies within trees, plants, water, and crystals. This is coming up in a lot of the piles. Some of you guys are meant to be outside. I hope the weather's nice. Oh my goodness, I would love that. It says you're being guided towards a special nature setting to relax your body and engage your spirit. Be open to receiving a message delivered through your feelings and intuition. Queen Epona says, you're a crystal. Oh, oh, that's so sweet. You're a crystal and nature healer. Oh, wait, she's saying you're a crystal and nature healer. You use crystals in nature to heal people. I'm like, you're a crystal? I feel like you are a crystal. Some of you guys radiate crystal energy. Somebody in here, you're like a crystal. You could be like Celestite, like a firework. Some of y'all got firework energy. Or somebody in here, you're like a walking rose quartz. You're like a walking amethyst. Some of y'all are like radiating crystal energy. I love this for you. It says you're a crystal and nature healer. The jewels of the earth are calling to you. They bring spiritual protection and reattune you to magical powers. Listen to the messages given by trees, streams, flowers, plants, and crystals. They hold vital keys to protecting Mother Gaia. They're also essential for your well-being and spiritual path right now. The elementals, nature spirits such as fairies, pixies, water spirits, and mermaids. I want to say pile 2 might be relevant for y'all. It says, and mermaids are deeply concerned about environmental damage and climate change. Wow. This is real tea. Dang, this is real tea. Please care about the planet, you guys. I'm always pushing it. The people who know me, even in my personal readings, when I talk to earth signs, I'm always like, listen, care about the planet. Care about the planet. It's like, if any sign has to care, please, earth signs, care about the planet. Some of y'all have, like, you know, you have spiritual gifts. You have spiritual gifts that will help planets and plants and things. So please care. It says, there's a message they wish to get through to you about this crucial issue. If you're already involved in eco-activist projects, consider this card a thank you and please keep going message from us. We know how deeply concerned you are about environmental issues. You can make a difference. Please continue with your much needed efforts. Take regular breaks in nature and you'll hear us cheering you on. Oh, I love that. The additional messages of this card. It says take action on your ideas for helping the environment. Okay. It says use vibrational flower essences and or herbal remedies. Ooh, some of you guys are into herbalism. We love this for you. It says move out of the city and closer to nature. Ooh, some of y'all are moving into nature. Train as or visit a crystal healing practitioner. Oh my gosh, I love this. This pile is so cool. I hope this is my pile. I hope this is my pile. I would love to do this. And then it says Epona is a protector of horses. So this card may represent a connection to a horse. Some of y'all, you're connected to a horse. I love that. Okay. What kind of horse y'all got? Y'all got a horse for real? That's crazy. That's crazy. 3. If you have a horse, I love that. I brought it up in one of the readings before, but my grandfather, I have a grandfather who passed away. Rest in peace, Grandpa. I love my grandfather. He was also a Scorpio. We were actually born on the same day, but he loved horses. Honestly, more than humans, to be quite honest. And, you know, I never fully understood. Like I haven't even connected with horses. So not like on a, you know, just seeing them and them being cute, I connect with them, but never have I been like, I'm going to this horse stable and, you know, I'm riding this horse. Like he was really in there. He was in the trenches with the horses. You feel me? So some of y'all like that. Some of y'all real deep into it. You could be equestrians. You could like horses. That's not for everybody. That's not for everybody. I'm cracking myself up. But for somebody in here, you might really like horses. It says the invocation of this card. I now receive sacred medicine from nature. I support Earth's healing process. Love this. Love that. Love that. Okay, so now, next card. What messages do you have for pile 3? Pile 3, this is positive. Messages for pile 3? What messages do you have for pile 3? Doubt. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. I know that's right. Some of y'all are like, but what next? What to do? What should I? Don't worry about it. Just do the thing. Follow your gut. It also says loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. Yes, I love this for you. You're not alone. Oh, it's a card under that one. Indecision. Told y'all. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Use your intuition. Don't doubt your intuition, pile 3. And on top of that, you have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Wow. So some of you are choosing to ascend, basically. Regardless of whether you are connecting with people or starting a project of your own or sharing a gift or something like that, some of you are choosing the path of ascension rather than staying stuck or not speaking about certain things that you're passionate about or not investing in the things that are important to you. I love this for you, pile 3. What about self-care cards for pile 3? We have 22 energy work. Some of you guys are meant to be Reiki practitioners or are meant to do something around the chakras, aligning your chakras. If it's not about you working with chakras yourself, some of y'all need to You could be a Reiki practitioner. But others of you, there's something here about you needing to align yourself more in nature significantly. Somebody could be 44 in this pile. I'm seeing 22 and 13. Somebody could be an Aries or a Taurus. 13 gives me Scorpio. You could also be an Aries or a Taurus. What else? What's another self-care card? One more. What's self-care for my pile threes? Ooh, pile three. You have pleasure. Okay, so when y'all see the card, when you see the card will be there. But I'm getting some of you need to indulge in pleasure for yourself. So do something that's pleasurable for you, something that's good for you. Okay, something that makes you feel good. Whatever that is for you, they're saying do that around this time. Some of y'all may even be able to manifest through pleasure. Okay, visualization. Messages for pile three. What's messages for pile three? Love messages. Oh, these flipped. You have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay, so like I said, don't be having no babies immediately. Some of y'all need to take a second. Chill out. Relax. Relax. Some of y'all need to relax. Chill out. Don't rush into it, but enjoy yourself. You also have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Some of you, if you haven't called in this person is coming in when you put yourself out there. For others of you though, and I'm even seeing too, like even with me bringing up all this visionary stuff and work stuff, some of y'all definitely are putting out a project of some sort or speaking on something, and that is how a soulmate's going to come in. It might not even be a dating app or anything. Some of y'all could go to a conference, go to a convention, speak at something, speak your mind in a board meeting, talk about something like in front of people, or you're talking about something online, or you're posting a post or something. Some of y'all are going to say something and that's going to align you with someone, or you already have this person in your energy. You also have this one oracle. It says, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So yeah, for those of you that are like, second guessing yourself or not feeling that attractive or assuming the worst of a situation, definitely take a second to look at yourself or figure out why you're feeling that way. Because like I said, some of y'all, you might even get hit on or approached by someone that you view in a high light. And if you tell yourself like, nah, this person don't like me, or nah, this person is, why is that? Why do you feel that way? What's that about? What's that about? You got to work on that. Bottom of the deck, you have beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Some of y'all could be projecting onto someone. All right. Even if it's bad qualities, some of y'all are like, ugh, this person's so stubborn. This person's so closed off. This person is so, they think they're better than other people. And you're like standing in the corner with your arms crossed and judging everybody else. You know what I mean? That doesn't have to be you, but somebody in here, you may have that energy. Or you might be the type of person that's like, this person doesn't like me. This person doesn't think I'm cute. Or this person thinks they, you know, it's kind of like when you hear people say stuff. Okay, like, because I don't think you're the one that's evil eyeing other people. If you're evil eyeing other people, be aware of that. Don't do that. You don't have to do that. I mean, just watch yourself. Some of you may not know that you're doing it, but others of you, there's something here about like evil eyeing people or evil eyeing yourself. So again, psyching yourself out. You're like, this person would never want to talk to me. This person does not think I'm cute. This person does not, they have so many other people. You might say something like that about yourself, or and not know that this person is like thinking that you don't like them or that you're not interested in them. So be very mindful of that. But also, I'm also getting the energy of someone that like you could be projecting things onto someone, and it's like, again, you don't need to evil eye this person. Like you might be thinking like, oh, this person thinks they're better than me or something. What if somebody's just shy? What if somebody's shy? Or what if somebody is like I brought up in pile 2, what if somebody's drained or something like that? What if somebody thinks you're better than them? You're like, this person thinks they're better than me. What if this person thinks that you're better than them? And you might be like, unlikely, but you never know. You never know. So, and if you know that that is likely, don't be surprised. Because I think some of you are sleeping on yourself. Okay, so what else for my pile? Threes. Ooh. Mantras. We have, my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Ooh, be love and you will attract love. Pile 3. All right. You also have, I release time and let the universe show me what to do. Yes. Don't rush things. You don't have to rush things. Okay. Can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said, love don't come easy. It's just a game of give and take. I'm getting too, like, you don't have to overextend yourself to be liked by anybody. Some of y'all just need to show up. Be authentic, though. Like, don't fake it. You know, some people are like, I gotta act cooler. Don't act cooler if you're not cool. You know? Like, you could be cool, but it's like, just be you. Others of you, no, just be you. Others of you, I'm getting like, yeah. Like, don't assume anything. You know what else I'm getting too? Like, this isn't what I would normally do, but even I'm getting to like the idea of like, if you see someone attractive, no, or anybody, you could walk into a room, everybody in the room is not saying that someone is attractive or something like that. Or maybe everyone in the room is saying that someone is attractive, but you're the only one not saying anything. Yes, you might stand out by not saying anything, but you could also look like the only hater in the room. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Some of you are either going to look like a hater, or some of y'all are going to look like you're not interested or something like that. So if somebody's like really attractive and you don't say anything, this person may not know if you like them or not. Same thing too, like, again, maybe you have jokes that you want to give, or you have, again, or if this is like a business thing, maybe you want to pitch a certain idea. You think other people have already talked about it. Maybe you think it's dumb. You're like, I don't think people care about this thing. You may be surprised by the observation or the comment that you make or the thing that you say. You may be surprised by the reaction from that. So be very mindful of this, pile 3. All right. You also have an oracle here. It says, I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. Yes, the only thing that's stopping you from receiving the love that you want or loving yourself is fear. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just do your thing. Just be yourself and everything will work out. All right? It's giving love and it's giving work things. So I don't know what that's about. But take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Happy new moon in Pisces. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Love you lots. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.